Alright, we are back. Last time on Dungeons and WheatTons, you guys found the culprit who turned out, unshockingly, to be the owner and runner of the Ludinarium. It was probably really easy to see, but you guys were still like, is he a red herring? So I guess I did my job just fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Tanner and Trevor will be joining us later, but you guys fought the brothel owner Toulouse, which now I think I told you that is just a mixed up spelling of lust.
Mm-hmm.
And his last name, Gaznik, is a play on orgasmic. So I guess that was also
It's orgasmic!
also a little easy to see if you would have did a little bit of that, but
If
who
you had
cares?
written it down and like showed it to us, we probably could have figured that out.
Well, you could have asked me how to spell it if you were writing down stuff. What is
Didn't
that?
mean that.
What even is that? LVSUD_JKNX.
What?
It's supposed to be the shortcut for the hidden blades, but I forgot to add it.
What the hell are you talking about? Hang on.
Okay, anyway, you guys confronted Toulouse. He started trying to use his lustiness on you guys. And Mateo, after you guys like beat each other up a little bit to keep each other from raping each other, Mateo jumped up and tried to Superman punch him, only to be punched in the gut and realized, holy crap, this guy's strong. How much damage did you take from that one punch?
I think he might have been like 14 or more.
He did like at least 10 to 15 damage like per hit.
Anyway, the entire space of his room warped, and the orgy around him spread to the walls, and you were in this writhing meat mass of moaning and disgusting skin stretched all over the place like a body horror movie.
Yeah.
Where the room would flip, hands would come out of the floor to grab you, and people would shoot from the ceiling in a move that I lovingly call the sex missile.
The sex missile.
As well as he could do 3 attacks in one turn, 2 with his whip and 1 punch, as well as legendary actions, telling you that you actually finally fought your very first actual boss.
And we succeeded.
Congratulations, with only 3 people going down.
Yeah.
Because you locked him down a lot of times. With only 32 HP left, he decided to run, where he jumped on his throne. Turns out there were gimps underneath it with the dwarf saddles that ran him down a secret passageway downstairs to a tunnel underneath the building that led all the way to the hospital basement. You guys pursued on gimps of your own that he had ready on standby in the hidden tunnel, having an epic chase scene where Mateo threw a jar in front of his own, tracked it through glass and slug. He spun out, jumped to 13's gimp, and then as you guys passed the gimp that spun out and crashed, it exploded behind you guys. You captured Toulouse, found the kids that were missing, brought him to the infernal plane, killed him there, and kicked him to the feet of a bunch of demon and devil soldiers before teleporting out and breaking the infernal circle.
Hooray for us!
We'll have to
Now-
watch our backs though for demons now even more.
Now you are parading the children through the town in a musical fashion, just like the Music Man.
Like an Indiana Jones!
Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. Let me sing it once again. And you are now in the guard outpost,
Yeah.
talking to people who seem to not be under any weird lusty effects anymore. Everyone seems a lot more like, ew, gross, why are you touching me, prostitute?
Yeah.
Because, as you may remember, somebody told you that the town used to be quite prudish, and then it just went drastic the other way on the pendulum swing.
Yeah.
And now you are in the guard outpost. And I think the last thing you asked was, is there a reward for finding these kids?
Oh yeah.
I
Someone
believe
asked.
so, yeah.
To that, the captain of the outpost will say, sure, we'll make sure they're all here, and then we'll get you your reward, okay?
Alright.
Which is...
10,000 gold pieces plus your choice of one magic item. Unless you want more, then we will take away some of your gold pieces to give you more of the magic items.
10,000 gold?
Holy crap.
I mean, I can live with that. Does anybody have any problems?
Yeah, no, that
No,
sounds
how
pretty
much
good.
is that divided 8 ways?
I think
that's
I
at
did
least
it
2,000
before.
apiece.
It was 1,250, I think,
Wait, how are you dividing it?
by 8.
Hold on, I'll get my calculator.
Oh wait, you're right. It is 1,000. Well, I don't know why I said 2,000.
Okay.
I can't count.
Obviously.
Shut up!
Yeah, 1,250 apiece. Or you can sacrifice some of that gold for an extra choice of magic item.
Like, is there a limit on what that magical item can be?
There are 4 to choose from. You get your choice of 1 in addition to the 10,000, or you can sacrifice some more for more magic items.
What are our options?
There is an alchemy jug, a ring of spell storing, bracers of defense, and a cube of force that they have taken from criminals in the town.
Cube of force?
Yep.
Hmm.
And each of these have a price that I have put on them, and it will subtract from your gold amount if you decide to pick more than just one.
I'll just take my one.
What was that first one?
Oh, and it's a choice of one for the whole group. It's
Oh,
not one each.
Oh, fun.
Like, what was that first item? What does it do?
An alchemy jug?
Yeah.
You can tell it to make a liquid, and it'll make a liquid depending on what that liquid is, decides how much you get of it. So if you're like, hey, alchemy jug, make me some honey, it'll make you 1 gallon of honey. And I have in this, I have in its item description a list of examples, but it can make more liquids than just this. But it'll be like up to me how much I think it can make.
And the second one was a ring of magic?
A ring of spell storing.
Oh.
What does that do?
This ring stores spells cast into it, holding them until the attuned wearer uses them. The ring can store up to 5 levels worth of spells at a time. When found, it contains 1d6 minus 1 levels of stored spells chosen by the DM. Any creature can cast a spell of 1st through 5th level into the ring by touching the ring as the spell is cast. The spell has no effect other than to be stored in the ring. If the ring can't hold the spell is expended without effect. The level of the slot used to cast the spell determines how much space it uses. While wearing this ring, you can cast any spell stored in it. The spell uses the slot spell save DC, and spell attack bonus and spell casting ability of the original caster. So, an example of this is, Miss Dahlia, say you were to cast your ice knife into the ring. Aladir would be able to cast Ice Knife.
Oh.
If he was attuned to the ring. And
Can multiple people be attuned to it at once?
Nope, only one person at once. But you can always break it and reattune to cast something you don't have.
But would it still have the spell in it?
Nope, it expends it whenever you use it.
Alrighty.
So you can only put in a spell if you're attuned to it.
No, anybody can put a spell in, only the person attuned to it can use it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so like say if I were to wear it and they put their spells into it, I could use those spells.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see.
That makes sense.
I see. So it should probably be used for or given to a person who doesn't normally cast spells.
Or
Or
it could be given to somebody who doesn't have access to a certain spell that they want.
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
So, say Ted has a spell that Miss Dahlia wants to cast, but she can't use it herself. She can be like, hey, put that spell in this ring, and then she could cast it herself.
But it'd only be at the level of the original caster, wouldn't it?
It'll be at whatever level they cast it at, yeah.
This is interesting.
What was that third item?
The third item were Bracers of Defense. Just a basic +2 defense to anyone not wearing a shield who wants to wear these. A +2 AC if you are wearing no armor and using no shield. And the Cube of Force. It is a 6-faced cube with 36 charges. And it regains 1d20 expended charges daily at dawn. You can use an action to press one of the cube's faces, expending a number of charges, and depending on what face you choose, it will create a 15 feet on each side cube barrier of invisible force around you.
Wow.
And depending on which face you press, it'll determine what won't be able to pass through the barrier.
So that could be a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
So
I do like the ring of holding.
So another example is if you were to only press the first face of the cube, gases, wind, and fog can't pass through the barrier. So anybody inside is basically immune from poison gases, sleeping gases, stuff like that. And if you expend 5 charges with the fifth side, nothing can pass through the barrier. Walls, floors, ceilings can pass through at your discretion. And everything in between. So with 5, you're completely protected, other than like certain spells that they can like attack your barrier to reduce charges for it. But yeah, other than that, you got a minute barrier. But that also means that if you're inside of it, you're completely protected, but you can't shoot out of it any magic or anything, depending on what it is.
Sometimes in the heat of battle, the minute handy. I don't know. What do you two think? I'm good with just the gold.
Are we allowed to only choose one of these items?
Yes. One for the entire group.
One for the entire. I'm good with my gold too.
So you
So let you have the choice of whatever.
you get the 10,000 gold pieces plus one choice.
Yeah.
So either way, yeah.
Either way, you get
gold.
one magic item and 10,000 gold. But if you want any of the items past the one, then it'll cut into your gold. Basically, you're buying the other ones if you want them.
The Jug of Alchemy is it just for liquid?
Yeah, pretty much, but it could be any liquid. The ceramic jug appears to be able to hold a gallon of liquid and weighs 12 pounds, whether full or empty. Sloshing sounds can be heard within the jug when it is shaken, even if the jug is empty. You can use an action and name one liquid from the table below to cause the jug to produce the chosen liquid.
Oh, there's a table.
There is a table, but I'm a nice GM. So you could be like, I want this specific liquid. I will work with you. Afterward, you can uncork the jug as an action and pour that liquid out up to 2 gallons per minute. The maximum amount of liquid the jug can produce depends on the liquid you named. Once the jug starts producing a liquid, it can't produce a different one or more of one that has reached its maximum until next dawn. Here's another example. 4 gallons of beer. You can just make 4 gallons of beer for free.
Yeah, we could.
Nice.
You want 2 gallons of mayonnaise? Go ahead.
2 gallons of mayonnaise.
Hey, acid, 8 ounces.
Oh.
You want a poison? A half an ounce. Wine, a gallon.
Good lord.
It's got 2 flavors of water. You want fresh water, 8 gallons, salt water, 12 gallons. And all kinds of stuff in between.
Never mind. That's a stupid question.
What was your question?
No, I was thinking to myself, who would need salt water? But then I was like, wait, never mind. Stupid question.
Alright, so yeah, you guys talk that out.
You know where me and Mateo stand. We just want the gold.
We're good with our gold.
Do 13 and Varsum have any wish for either of these items?
Varsum could make a case for any of them, but did I say Varsum? I meant 13. 13 could make a case for any of them because they are magic items, and he's all about using magic to his advantage. Varsum is like, wow, new things. I like this concept of having physical mementos. I like this having possessions thing. But yeah, go ahead and choose one item.
What about Verzeshka?
Verzeshka is not here, so she...
No. So she doesn't really care.
She's not here for me to know if she cares.
Probably wants that cloak more, right? She get it yet?
No, it hasn't been 5 hours.
Probably thinking about that more than these.
Probably. So, pretty much it'd just be up to Mateo if she wants a magical item. Or, Mateo and 13.
Which magical item you guys want, that is.
Yeah.
Oh, the choice is all left to me, huh?
And 13.
Well, you can always talk it out with people. Like, give me
I'm
an
trying,
actual...
but everybody...
Give me an
Well,
actual
everybody doesn't seem to care.
conversation. Instead of asking the dungeon master what certain characters think, give me an actual conversation with the character.
I mean, I
Excuse
think you
me.
could.
They've already
use
told
the-
me what they think.
think you could
They just
use
want the
it,
gold.
But
Hey, I could go upgrade my hidden blades with that much gold.
That's all you want is the gold.
I'm a treasure hunter. What do you expect? I'm in it for the money.
I feel like we'd get more use out of that ring of holding.
Ring of spell storing?
Yeah, that.
Alright, you get 10,000 gold pieces to split amongst you and a ring of spell storing.
Alright.
Oh, let's do it. Now, who holds on to the ring is the question.
Well, only one person can attune to it at a time, and there's only so many spellcasters here.
Yeah.
But also,
So-
what do you want to put into it to be used? Like,
That's a good question.
you don't know what Ted has. You don't know what new stuff that 13 has, since he's leveled up. You could also put in your own spells and give it to somebody else and be like, hey, just in case of emergency.
That is true.
Leo could put some of his healing spells in there.
Hey, now there's
Yeah,
an
yeah.
idea.
that
Yeah,
might help
he
out.
could put five healing touches in there.
Should probably go drag him out of there first.
Oh yeah, you left him in the brothel.
He's still in the Luminarium.
Oh
Yeah,
crap,
he's
we
still
left him.
unconscious up there.
Whoops!
Oh, yeah, we were in the middle of a chase. We couldn't carry him.
Oh yeah.
Because nobody's gonna want
Whoops.
to carry his 200-pound ass.
Well, maybe
And then
should
we
just
found
let
the
Drake go.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, kids were more top priority. I get you.
So who wants to go fetch the 200-pound sack of potatoes?
I can't lift him, so.
I'll go get him.
All
I
right.
can't lift him either. So.
Let's not forget about all of his stuff too. Let's see how much he weighs with his stuff.
Oh my god. Are you gonna really check his character sheet to see his complete weight?
Since I am so generous, a lot of this stuff doesn't have a weight. So he's 232 pounds.
Oh, that's it.
Oh wait, he doesn't even have his chainmail. That's one of the things that I told him to put the weight for.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right.
Oh, he's got chainmail. That's even heavier.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go get him.
I'll go get him.
All right. How do you walk in? Do you walk in all nonchalantly, be like, "Hey, I just killed your boss"?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go get a guy and lift him up there.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that the boss, Toulouse, is gone, what's the Ludinarium gonna do? Are they just gonna continue on? Are they gonna close up shop? Like, what's gonna happen?
You'll have to wait to see. But Mateo, as you walk in, a bunch of the patrons of the Ludinarium are still going at it.
Huh.
Huh.
And the bouncers are just like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah.
I guess they don't know what's going on. They haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah. Do y'all know what's happening outside right now?
What do you mean?
Asking a random. All the kids that were found.
Oh, they found him.
Yeah, it turns out it was your boss that took them.
Oh, well, that sucks.
He was a lust demon.
Well, we only got paid to be like security in here.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know. I'm just letting you guys know. I don't know how this place is gonna be run now. If there's anybody else. You know
no,
what? Just
he kind of did it all himself.
You might want to think about looking for a new job.
Oh. Okay.
You know, unless somebody steps up and takes leadership of this place. You know,
At
maybe
that
one of you guys.
at that moment, a voice rings out. I could do it.
Oh God.
You
Who
turn
said
around.
that?
You turn around, and from a pile of people, a random guy with mutton chops just gets out from underneath them with this weird, sickening plunger noise.
Ugh.
You've never seen him before.
It's like-
It's just a random guy.
I mean, yeah, okay. Do you think
Okay.
you're qualified too?
I was once the keeper of the class hamster at my school. I think I could run a business.
Oh God.
You know what? If they're all up for it, I'm just here to get my friend. I'll let y'all deal with that.
The bouncers just kind of shrug.
All right, there you go. There's your new boss. I'm gonna go get this other guy. He could still poison. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's
It's like your office
paralyzed
is
for an hour
upstairs.
after that sting.
It's like I don't know what state your office is in now, but yeah. Good luck with the new job.
Yeah, good luck with all this.
Oh, adding his chainmail, his warhammer, and his shield, he now weighs 91.5 extra pounds.
So he's almost 300 pounds.
Yeah.
God dang.
All right.
I think we should have went with him just to help
And
carry stuff.
your strength is what, 19?
19, yes.
All right. 19 times 5, I think it was, is the carry weight, the base carry weight.
19 times 5. 95? What did I do all right?
19 times 5 is only
Yeah?
95?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
only 95.
It seems like it would be so much more.
It does
It
seem
does.
like it would. But
No,
you
you
know,
need to-
20
Hold on.
times 5.
Hold on, I'm
20
I'm definitely wrong.
I mean,
Are you?
Give me a second.
all right, we'll give you a second.
Strength score 19. You can carry a heavy load of 234 to 350, but you will be like slowed down a little bit because of it.
Okay.
Oh no. So
No,
he's
that's
just
alright.
it's gonna take him forever to walk the hill.
Are those gimps still around?
Yeah. You could get a gimp.
I'll grab one of them and just toss them on it and make it walk behind me.
Strength score multiplied by 15. This is the weight in pounds that you can carry, which is high enough. That's weird.
Yeah.
No, it's 15, not 5.
What?
What?
Strength score multiplied by 15, not 5.
So
Well, that's
19 times
285.
15?
Yeah, I'll say that you are slowed down a bit by it, but you can still carry him, or you can get a gimp to do it.
I'm gonna get a gimp because it's a little funnier to me. Toss him over and just walk him back to the slippery cricket.
All right, as you toss Lael over the gimp's saddle, you hear Epona's theme from Legend of Zelda start playing, and you guide it. You guide the gimp and Lael out of the building. Na, na, na. Na, na, na. Na, 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 na.
Nye, 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 nye.
All right, and
Nye, 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 nye.
and that's it. You are back at the slippery cricket.
All right. Well,
And
I'd say one of
everybody
those
can-
rooms there.
Everybody can take 1,250 gold.
Oh boy, 1,250.
Yep.
Oh boy. Let's see.
Or you can, get that in platinum so it doesn't weigh as much.
How much would that be in platinum?
Divide it by 10.
1,250. So it's
Divide by 10?
12 platinum.
It should be like 125 platinum, shouldn't it?
Wait, I can't do mental math.
Okay. 120.
250 divided by 10 equals 125 platinum.
Okay.
Oh. I got my bag of holding, so I just threw it in there.
25 platinum.
Yeah. And platinum's under gold, right?
Yep, platinum is under gold.
It's 125. Alright, I'll just do that.
Yep, and that lessens your load a little bit. I like how Gossamer has so much money.
We're giving money to a dog.
And he's basically a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does somebody keep the money for Lael until he wakes up, or do you just slip it into his pocket?
I just kind of slip it into his pocket there.
All right, I've
Try
wrote.
not to jostle around.
I've wrote it. I've wrote him down.
Kind of.
Verseshka. 125, and Arsis doesn't get paid because it was her job.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, she got her brother back. That's what she wanted.
yeah, I think that she's
Yeah.
happy with that.
Does she still remember Leo has the gun?
Do what?
Does she remember Leo still has the gun?
We don't need a reminder.
Oh yeah, she remembers. You don't need a
Is she
reminder.
gonna-
Just like
is she gonna
Miss
get it?
Dahlia says.
I'm just curious to see if he gets reprimanded for having it.
All right, so what do you guys do
I
for
think
an
you just
hour?
want him to be reprimanded.
I do for an
Maybe.
hour.
What do you guys do for an hour? Do you have anything you would like to do while Lael is in his bedroom, sleeping off the paralysis?
Paralysis, yeah.
I say we all have a celebratory drink
All
at the
righty.
bar.
Grab a drink.
Yeah.
13 will take a drink from his canteen.
Not that kind
You
of
kinda
drink,
drink-
silly.
I don't drink alcohol.
Aw, how come?
It messes with your mind, and I don't like things messing with my mind.
Well, you know what? That sounds fair from what you told us.
Yeah. Can't make
From
you
all
do
the
something you don't-
brainwashing.
Yeah,
From all the
it's pretty understandable why you don't want that.
Yeah. Well, he can make sure the rest of us don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, I have nothing against anybody else drinking, though.
He's our designated drunk driver then, who's not driving. He's just gonna babysit us.
Pretty
He's our
much.
babysitter, pretty much.
And because you guys were busy whenever you ended last time, Varsum had no time to think of a new song. So, sorry for that not being a thing this week. Since it was
Aw.
2 weeks in a row.
No Varsum song.
Nope.
So sad.
It's alright, I guess.
Well then, innkeeper, around for everybody.
Good lord, you paying for the whole in the drink too?
Hey, we earned enough that we can afford it. Don't forget, we have like 80 free nights here.
She can take that out of the stuff you earned if you want to.
Exactly.
Huh? So we have like a huge freaking tab at this place.
Yeah, you got a pretty big tab.
Holy crap.
Buying a round for everyone will eat, I'm gonna say, 3 days off your tab.
Good grief. But we have like 80, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I don't remember how I got that.
I don't either.
Oh, you're there.
I believe you did calculations somehow.
I did divide how many beers you sold by a number, but I don't remember what it was.
Has that video been posted yet?
No, it hasn't.
Nope.
No, it's not.
That's in episode 11, isn't it? Or 12.
Oh.
It might be 11, might be 12. I don't remember. But anyway,
Alright.
you guys are kind of beat up. Some of you are, anyway. Some of you have not a scratch on you. Oh yeah, another thing you took from Toulouse was his whip. So give that to whoever you want.
His whip?
Yeah, you took his whip.
Anybody want a whip?
It's a spiked whip, ain't it?
Yeah, it's got silver spikes on it. Let me actually.
I don't like that laugh.
Let me actually
That's kind of
find
an
it
evil
here. A slick black leather whip lined with silvered spikes and a ruby hilt for that extra kinkiness to your attacks.
Ooh.
It has the reach and finesse properties and does 1d10 piercing damage plus charisma modifier instead of normal whip damage.
I vote to keep it out of Mistalia's hands because she'll use it against us.
Now that's rude.
I don't like your laugh.
Whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
You don't have proficiency with whips, but that just means that you don't get your proficiency bonus when using it.
Cool.
Uh-oh.
If nobody else wants it, I'll take it.
Well,
What use would I need for it?
And I
I'd like to use my
can
hands.
say that if you were to, practice with it, after maybe a month or two in game, you could become proficient with it.
Nice.
all right.
I'll take it.
All right, I will add it to your list of stuff.
Yay! I get a whip.
Wow.
There you go. You have a thing to read now.
Cool.
All right.
Alright, so we're just sitting at the bar drinking?
All right.
Master's kink.
Yeah, that's what I called it.
What?
It's my kink now.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna laugh. That thing has some kind of weird side effect.
All right, so you're drinking, you're partying. You want to do anything in line of partying?
Well, I was gonna suggest, since we're all here and we have nothing to do, that we get to know each other a little bit better, since we are gonna adventure.
Also, since you're doing a stress-relieving activity, go ahead and knock off an insanity point if you have any.
I never got any of those.
Because you guys have kind of forgot to say that on your long rests you're going to do something stress-relieving.
I keep forgetting how many insanity points I have. I know I had at least 2.
Oh, that knocks me down to 3.
I think I've always been lucky.
That at least knocks
In
me
that
down to
case.
1.
You guys haven't
Lucky
really
you.
fought anything supremely insanifying yet.
Yeah.
You guys fought
Yeah.
the tutorial boss for the insanity system.
Shit. Which I was the one who got the most insanity.
No, 13 was. He had a cap at 9.
Yeah, he was the one who was licking stuff. That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
I
he was,
know about
Yeah.
he was
slugs.
the one who said that the slugs tasted like blueberries.
Yeah.
Blech.
I only got insanity when I volunteered to take in some of the madness.
Yeah, I was attacked by that damn thing that fucked with my head.
All right, so you guys are getting to know each other then.
Yeah.
I guess so.
I kind of wish we had waited to do that until
That's-
the other 2 were here.
All right,
That's what I was saying.
you guys can wait for that.
Well, we can talk to Mateo for now.
But then the other 2 won't get to hear.
True.
All right, then. Varsum is making fart noises come out of people's butts with prestidigitation.
What?
Why?
Just cuz.
That's
Alright.
funny.
Miss Dahlia, were you asking why out loud as Miss Dahlia?
Yeah.
As you
Sure.
open your mouth for a why, a burp comes out
Oh God.
as Varsum is pointing at you.
Okay, I see how this is going.
Alright.
There is no why.
There is no why. It's just for fun.
Just for fun.
It's
If
because I
you don't-
can.
It's because I can.
Alright.
Okay. So what was going on when you went to go pick up Lyle at the Ludinarium?
Oh, they were still having their orgies.
Still?
Yeah, they had no idea. They were not under any spell, as far as I could tell.
They weren't?
Well, I mean, no, I think they would have stopped, like those people in the room did.
Alright.
I would assume that.
They got a new boss now. Just some guy squeezed out of the orgy and said he'd take over.
Just some random dude?
Some random guy. Seemed pretty qualified. Maybe.
Oh? Maybe?
I
Doesn't
can't
end up
say.
like the last time.
That no one else seemed to care.
Huh.
Huh?
But they had nothing to do with the kids. They had no idea what was going on with him.
So it was all just loose.
All just, all that lust demon. But, yeah. Orgies still happen if you want to hop in. Just saying.
I think I'm good.
Did I describe
think-
the orgy as gross looking? Because I meant to do that.
No, you
I don't
didn't.
think you described it.
You just said people were still going at it in the orgies.
I meant
on
like
there,
last couple times whenever you guys passed the orgy.
I don't remember.
I
how
meant
much
to
detail
describe it
you
as
gave
disgusting.
Well, you can do that now.
It's grimy and dirty. There are substances on other substances on people.
Ew.
Like the guy with the mutton chops, he got up and made that plunger sound to get out of the group, and he just had
Yep.
smears of white all along his brow.
I don't think those
don't
guys
even know what
shower
that
a lot. That or somebody just hoses them down every now and then. They just keep going.
They just have sprinklers that come on every now and then, and drains in the floor.
Gross.
More.
All of the beds and
Oh.
couches they're on are made out of plastic.
I had plastic crap on them.
Wiped off, yeah.
Plastic covers.
Yeah.
Oh man.
If we're just sitting here drinking, don't we have to do like some kind of constitution save to see if we get drunk?
Yeah. I was gonna like give you a second for that, but okay, if you want to do it now. Everybody
Well,
who's
okay.
drinking alcohol, give me a Constitution save to see how drunk you get. Aladir, Mystalia, you take it like a champ. Mateo's feeling it a little more than he should.
Well,
Yay!
All that muscle, and you're just getting more tipsy than us, huh?
you
You're
know,
looking a little
I'm
too
blaming it on my
fat.
weak state here. I'm not at full health here. And I'm just trying to feel good. Trying to relax, I saw a lot of demons trying to come at us.
We did a lot, yeah. We did a lot of fighting,
Yeah.
and you took all those hits like a champ, Mateo. Like really, you're awesome.
I took a lot of gut shots.
Yeah, that didn't look too pleasant.
Varsum is not old enough to drink.
And 13 doesn't, so
Gossamer,
it's a dog.
he's alright. He's basically a human in dog form.
kill them.
So what? There's like a little dog bowl full of beer on the floor.
Yeah, hold on. Natural one!
Oh no.
Ted comes in and is like, woo!
Oh no.
Hey, you
Ted,
guys missed some stuff, man. There was a bar fight in here earlier, and
What did we miss?
oh my
That was one
god,
drink, Ted.
there's children in the streets now. What happened? Where did you
Oh,
guys
we
go? What's that
we
on your
saved the day.
face? And he tries to pat your face with a finger, and he misses.
Wait, whose face?
He's going for Mateo.
Okay.
He's just poking near your face, and he's missing. He's like, you got some white on your face.
I got something. Do I have something on my face?
I think he's drunk. I don't see anything.
I have my
Is he
mask.
talking about his mask?
No, he's not talking about his mask. He's talking about on his snout. He's got something white on his snout.
Does he?
Give me a perception roll, whoever that's not Mateo.
Okay.
Oh.
Aladir, you're able to notice that there is also a crusty-ish stain on his crotch. And whenever Varsum turns around, you can see a crusty stain on his back.
God. Oh, let's do this.
Oh god.
That's
That's just. Oh god. I wish I
Well-
didn't see that. That is so gross.
looks like what? What do y'all see?
Look
Do
down,
you
Mateo.
really want to know?
Oh. Well, no, I wish I didn't know.
It's like
is
you
awkward.
already know, but you have to ask and say, I wish I didn't.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
Like on the off chance that maybe I'm wrong.
just hoping like it's not that. Oh well. At least
Yeah.
I didn't grind up on little girl.
Hey! I didn't choose to do that.
and they
I
get
didn't choose
tossed
to do
halfway
this.
across the room.
And at that point, I'm going to go ahead and say what I think Verseshka would say is, I'm not a little girl.
You know you look the part, and it doesn't look right.
Yeah, so she's legal. It's not like it was statutory or anything.
Well, nobody
And
else
no, it was
knows
just
that.
rape.
They just know.
It wasn't statutory.
It was
It's not
just-
rape.
right.
No surprise.
Surprise!
Oh, okay.
Says
Oh, wait.
Verseshka, I assume.
Alright, well.
Man, you guys are lucky. Gossamer's gonna say, you guys are lucky that I wasn't affected.
Oh god.
Oh
what?
god.
I think we really are, yes.
that would not have been a good time for anybody.
You know, let's just drink some more. Let's forget about this.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want to like change your pants first?
Yeah.
Or hey, was it?
Yeah, what's the
prestidigitation
thing?
stuff?
Make this disappear.
Prestidigitation cleans clothes, yes. Or
Alright,
soils
who
them.
is it? Varsum has it. He's sober. I don't know about Ted having it. Or
Ted
being
was
sober.
Ted's too fucked up to do that.
Yeah. So has Varsum. Hey, can you just
Wait, speaking of which, where did Ted go?
Yeah. Wait.
He's
where
gone.
did he go? Uh-oh.
He's gone! Oh god, where did he go?
Can I look around for him? Or do I see?
Now that I'm noticing that says persuasion, not perception.
That is persuasion. I was like,
Yeah,
what?
that's persuasion twice.
That means that for that perception check for Mateo, he also tried to persuade the stain instead of noticing it.
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna say that you've noticed it because you got the same bonus as persuasion and perception. So it's basically the same roll. All right, 23 perception. You just saw Ted just kind of bouncing off the walls, going upstairs.
What is he?
Man, I hope we go.
Hopefully he's just going to bed.
I mean, hopefully he doesn't. I don't know. He's got an unconscious Lael up there.
Wait. Yeah, Lael's up there.
Yeah,
Lael
he
with
does,
long-
says the voice of God.
Oh, gosh!
What was that?
Either way, I asked Varsim to make all this disappear.
All right. He uses prestidigitation, gets rid of the stain, but he can only
Alright.
soil or clean non-living materials. So the stain on your face, you're gonna have to clean that yourself.
I'll get my beer and just throw it on my face, clean it off.
All right.
Well, now you're gonna smell like beer.
I'd rather smell like beer.
Waste perfectly good alcohol set.
I'm already drunk.
Varsim is going to say, "Hey, I have a question.
Hmm?
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
That brothel smelled like squid things. Kind of like reminded me of home. Why was that? I didn't see any of my kind in there.
Yeah.
Squid things and fish.
Well, that's because our kind, you got things they can squirt out too.
Oh, yeah?
Very,
What's that?
very lovely comparison, Mateo.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm still drunk.
God.
Let's just say that people can give off certain odors when they're intimate,
Yeah.
and they mix together. And
Sometimes
they all-
it's pleasant, sometimes
Yeah.
it's not.
When it's
Yeah.
going on for that long with that many people, it's not going to be good.
No, not at all.
yeah, I'm honestly surprised it smelled as decent as it did in there. I wonder what kind of air fresheners they use.
Yeah, hopefully to clean that place out.
Thinking of.
They just need to take a flamethrower to the place.
Torch it.
Just don't use a UV light.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
You'd
Well,
be
it'd just
blinded.
You'd be blinded, yeah.
UV
I would
blinded.
actually make you guys roll to see how long you were blinded for.
Oh my god. Like, ah!
It's
I'm
Guys,
blind!
guys, I can't see.
just-
Going on.
It's like we're all blind. We can't move or
We
go
can't
anywhere.
do
We're just
anything.
stumbling around blind for the next several days.
Oh, it would be for like minutes to hours,
Oh, thank God.
Alright.
not for full days.
Oh god, that would suck.
Then again, you
Oh.
might walk out with a sunburn.
I don't want to know.
Alright.
My skin does not burn so easily. Not by the sun, at least.
Fire.
You be quiet.
All right. As you continue making merry, whenever you guys are on your second drink, tell me.
I am.
Another
Oh,
Constitution
second
roll.
There you go.
Dang, you taking it like a champ. Taking it so good.
Years of practice.
Yes. Yes.
I am the oldest one in the bunch.
Yeah.
By like 100 years.
Yeah.
I've performed at many taverns in my day. I've had many beers.
Well, I'm only 19, but I can take it.
At that moment, 13 asks Varsum to prestidigitation as water. Just make it taste different.
Oh. I was about to say,
Just
So, like, what flavor?
another flavor thing. I'm gonna say he wants some chocolate milk.
Oh, I want some chocolate milk.
I mean, it's still water. It just tastes like chocolate milk.
No, I'm dead serious. I want some chocolate milk. God dang it.
Go make you some chocolate milk then.
I don't have any.
Yeah, beware what the drunkards do to your character while you were unable to control her, though.
Oh, no.
The truckers.
Might come back with a cat face drawn on your face and marker.
Better that than a penis.
All right, so as you guys take your second drink, you see Arceus walk in, and
Hey,
she
the
comes up to you
angelic
guys
Arceus.
and says, "Good work today. You did
Yeah.
in a couple of hours what I was unable to do in 3 months.
We're
That's not
pretty
disheartening at
amazing.
all."
You know what?
Um,
You're good. You just needed a little help, and we were here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least I can
mean-
admit that I'm all about bashing skulls and not asking questions.
You know what? I'm kind of about fighting too. I'm not too smart when it comes to all of that. So I got these guys.
Yeah, some of us are just fists now, ask questions later.
You know, but
And some of us are the opposite.
13
one
makes
to
a
talk
joke.
to
He
us
says,
about.
"I wish I could be fist now, but I still gotta wait till 7 tomorrow."
Yeah, so you're just the one fist.
but you still did good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did amazing for
Great.
having one arm.
Cut that demon up and everything.
Well, they are my specialty.
Is your little brother okay? Arceus? You doing fine?
Yes, a bit malnourished, but that's nothing that can't be fixed.
That's good to hear.
Oh, yeah, that's good. And you're an angel? Yeah,
No.
You're just like wings.
My,
I was really
what
hurt.
was-
I
what
was kind
was
of
that?
dazed, so.
my brother and I are not angels. We are Asimar.
Yeah, so.
Basically children of angels.
Oh. Yeah, I was just gonna call you an angel.
It's
Yeah,
wrong,
you
but
hit me
okay.
there. You know what? Alright.
I think he's trying to say you look like an angel to him.
Yeah.
If you're wanting to hit on her, then you're gonna have to tell me that you're hitting on her.
No, he's just he's
Smooth, Mateo.
calling her angel.
Smooth.
He's not smooth at all.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying it sarcastically.
It's like-
Smooth.
Well, he's say thank you. I'll try.
At that point, Primera walks over to you, the elf girl you rescued from the tower, and kind of.
Oh, yeah, you're around. How you doing,
Leave
Fred? You,
from-
you having a good time here at the bar? We've been really busy.
It's fine. And then she looks at Arceus.
I just lean over to Aladir and I'm like, I think somebody's jealous.
I think so too.
Yeah, Primera, this is Arceus. Arceus is Primera. We saved her from crazy cult people
How do you do?
before we got here.
Howdy doodle.
And Arceus is gonna be like, cult people?
Yeah, so they were like taking people and using some crystal thing to make slugs inside of them and they bust out, but she stopped it and we got her out of there.
Well, I'm glad to know that the civilian made it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a huge fan of Mateo. You know, she's taken quite a shine to him ever since we left.
Yeah.
R- Let me do something real quick.
Okay.
Oh God, what are we doing?
That's when
I
a
don't
man
know.
comes up and says, I don't blame her for being a fan of him. That's El Relampago.
I'm like, yeah, I like that guy with it. Great.
I guess you have fans all the way out here in Vestal, Mateo.
I should know a name everywhere.
Well, now he's starting to live up to his name as attention whore.
Now he's gonna take another drink.
Oh no.
All right, he's fine. But after your 4th drink, it's gonna be with disadvantage now.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
I take another drink as well.
All right, same rules to you. Your
we're
next
starting to
drink
feel it
will
now.
be with disadvantage, but you're okay for now. A little
Yeah.
worse than the last 2 drinks, but
Starting to feel it now.
Starting to
This must
feel
be
it.
some good stuff.
A little buzz.
I'm starting to get a little blush on my cheeks.
yeah, it's purple
I have purple. How cute!
because red
All right,
makes the
cool.
blue.
Pink and blue make purple.
I was. That also helps me with the picture because I was like, what kind of blush should I use since she's blue?
All right, so you can continue talking about angels and cult leaders and reminiscing about how that was just yesterday, and then today you.
Yeah, we were technically in another dimension yesterday.
Yeah, like a whole another dimension. We were in a tower. Like, oh my God, you won't believe how many slugs were in that tower.
You have had a rough 3 days since getting to
We
this
have,
island.
and this was a tutorial.
Yep.
God,
He's
how
just
is
like,
the rest of the
"Oh,
adventure
man."
gonna go?
Oh man, there were zombies. There were freaking undead. I didn't even know they existed.
Yeah. We made friends with 2 of them though. They're pretty great.
There were giant
One of them was
bugs
like-
made of porcelain.
Do you
Oh,
do you
yeah.
point out old Yancey and Kevin?
Yeah.
Those 2 guys, they're pretty awesome.
They're drinking and they wave at you whenever you point at them.
Hey, we went
Hey.
back. I'll bet people in the bar are just like staying away and looking at them like,
They don't look
Yeah.
that gross. They've had their Zimdrate this month.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, we were thrown over here by a giant squid
A kraken!
or a kraken. Yeah,
A friggin' kraken, man!
it's crazy. It
We
swam
did-
through the
First,
water
we'd
like
probably be dead.
dolphins.
We fought sea hags and we caught an imp in a jar. Show
Whose
'em,
fault was it that we
Brzeska!
fought the sea hags?
Arsis at this moment is going to be like, how long have you been on this island?
3 days!
3 days.
You did all of
Yeah.
that in 3 days.
Yeah, we.
No! Isn't it crazy?
That's
It's almost
really
like
giving us a
somebody purposely made this stuff happen to us.
Perhaps one of the gods wishes to test you.
The guards, huh?
rest. Oh, maybe.
Test us on what?
She's going to take a drink because she is actually off duty.
Oh.
All right.
She's going to join in the festivities.
She takes a drink.
Ooh.
She's fine. She's down to 2 more because
Oh God!
all right, she's drunk.
Oh no. Oh no.
All right, go on
Oh,
then.
where's this?
I'm like gonna take another one.
Relax.
Oh my God!
Natural 1.
Oh,
No!
Oh wait,
Jeez,
let's
she
add in your disadvantage, a natural 1.
all right, take another one.
I am
You're
smashed.
doing pretty good.
Mateo's fine. Yeah, you are smashed.
Where am I? I don't know where I am anymore.
We're all fucked up at this
You're
point.
getting worse, Aladir, but you're nowhere as drunk as Miss Thalia is.
Feeling good, Messiah.
Woman, calm yourself. I think we need to cut you off. Remember what
I
happened last
want
time?
to dance, man!
Then get up and
Go
dance.
ahead, get up there and
I'm
dance.
gonna dance! I'm gonna roll the best performance of my life!
I was gonna give you disadvantage, but that's another same roll. So, all right, you do middling. It's not the best. It's not the worst.
I'm
It's just-
stumbling a little.
Yeah, you stumbling a little. You're doing a lot of twirls. You liking to spin around.
Whee!
Don't throw
Varsim is gonna see you doing that, and he's gonna start playing the music. Just cause that's how you do.
Whee!
All right.
That's how you do.
That's how I do. I am so drunk.
Performance 28.
Wow.
He is a good performance. So good, in fact, that everybody in the entire tavern gets up, starts moving tables to the side, and just creates a dancing hall, and everyone is dancing along.
Woohoo!
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
And anybody can dance if they want to dance.
You
You can dance if you want to. You can leave your
Dance
friends
if you want
behind.
to.
Not drunk enough to join with the dancing yet.
All right.
Woo!
Just,
Where did Ted go? He needs to come down here and do something.
Ted went upstairs forever ago.
Let me
Go drag his happy ass back down.
let me see something. All right.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what did I get into now?
With you see Ted coming down the stairs with Lael wearing
no.
sunglasses and dancing like a puppet.
like, is Amir's Leo moving funny?
What is he doing?
Yeah! Jump around, jump up, and get down.
Oh.
My God.
It's like Ted! Make Lil dance with me!
All right, Lael is like Pinocchio dancing with his arms flailing and his knees a bending like he's just being lifted up by strings.
They've got no strings to hold him down.
Technically, he does have strings.
And he's got shades on. Looks like the bouncer shades that he stole. Because fun fact, he still has the outfit and the shades in his inventory.
Oh,
Oh man.
he's still laughing.
I like the shades.
All right, he's weekend at Bernie'sing and just dancing around. He looks kind of like a Peanuts kid, Charlie Brown dancing.
Oh man.
Oh god.
I'll take another drink.
Uh-oh. Oh, damn.
Oh.
Hey, guess what? You're
Guess
drunk.
Yeah,
I
gonna go
couldn't
dance now,
tell.
Mateo?
I couldn't tell.
You're not as drunk as Miss Thalia because she nat one, but you are drunk.
I am drunk. Okay.
Oh, no.
Are you drunk enough to dance, though?
is not drunk enough to dance, but he's gonna drunkenly hit on Arceus.
Oh no.
Oh,
He's like, you know
my.
what? You look pretty. You're very pretty in that fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Persuasion. Disadvantage
Alright.
because... Oh, you know
Yeah.
what? Because you're both drunk? 22? You don't get advantage because you're both drunk. You just get a regular roll because you're both drunk.
Regular
But
roll.
we gotta see. Gotta see how she... If she understands what you're saying. She actually needed to beat you to understand that you were hitting on her. So she doesn't understand that you're hitting on her.
You gotta try a little bit more. Something
sure.
obvious.
If this situation wasn't you two being drunk, she would have got it with that insight
With
roll.
that,
You
yeah.
would have just had to beat her insight, but because she's having to like, huh? Yeah.
Huh?
Like, what are you
Well, that's
talking
kinda
about?
She would have had to beat you to get it.
Alright. It's like,
It's just like, thanks. You got pretty scales, friend.
you know what? Thank you. I cleaned them with some beer earlier, and
She complimented the scales, man.
Yes, it's a
she's
good
in
thing you
there.
did. You had that white stain on your face.
yeah, I know. It was weird.
Yeah.
Stuff happened, you know.
I don't think anybody else noticed, but you kind of shot yourself in the face whenever you were trying to hump that boy over there.
Yeah, he cleaned it up for you. It's fine. He's great. It's all good. You know?
Oh God.
But I really like you. I thought you were really
With
cool
that,
out
I'm gonna
there.
take another drink.
You know.
Primera is gonna take a drink now. And she's gonna be like, it's just because she's a half angel. I'm just an elf. What do I know?
Yeah, what do I know?
Primera.
Save me from a thing acting all manly, getting my hopes up. Whatever. And that's whenever she turns to 13. Hey, how you doing? And he's just like,
Oh no.
I'm fine. How are you? I like a man with one arm. Okay.
I like a man with one arm.
I don't understand where you're coming from, but you seem like an okay person yourself, even though you have two arms.
I have a feeling this is all going over 13's head.
Oh, it is. That's why I'm not even rolling
Sure
anything
is.
for him.
He just does not know.
So, hey, would you like to? Would you want to go upstairs when Mateo looks this way? He's like, why would we go upstairs?
Okay, wait, and how drunk am I with that? 4.
4?
Well, you said after the 4
Yeah,
ponies,
you're pretty drunk as well. Not natural 1 drunk, but you're like, ooh.
I walk over to 13 and be like, dude, she wants to sleep with you.
I don't sleep like other people do.
Not that kind of sleep. bro.
If you remember, even though he paid for a room and roomed with Lael, I said that he sat in the corner facing the door with his sword in between his arms.
Yep.
I just shake my head and be like, not that kind of sleep, bro.
Miss Dahlia stumbles over. What are you talking about?
At that point,
Rose over.
13 says, sleeping. What other kind of sleep is there?
Sleeping?
Primera wants to sleep with 13. I whisper that
She
to Miss
what?
Dahlia. She wants to get it on with 13.
Do you say that? Do you say get it on with 13 in a way that 13 hears you?
Well, if I'm standing right next to him and Mastalia's standing next to me, wouldn't you be able to hear me anyway?
I would assume yes, and to that, 13 jumps up and puts his hand on his sword handle, ready to draw it.
Whoa! 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 I'm down now. Not.
Are we gonna sword fight?
She wants
Is
to
that-
get it on, I'll get it on.
Nah. No.
Oh! Oh, are we gonna sword fight? Is somebody gonna sword fight? I want to see. I want to see.
You shut your face.
I don't want to.
Primera's like, oh my god! And she's gonna hide behind Aladir right now, using you as a shield.
13. Let's.
I'm a non-combatant NPC! I'm a non-combatant NPC!
All right, 13. Calm down. Poor choice of words.
So could that mean
Okay.
something else? Is that what you're telling me?
What I'm saying is, was he with us in the Ludinarium and saw that, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
walked through whenever you guys confronted Toulouse the second time, but not whenever you guys were
Okay.
undercover as patrons.
Okay. 13. Remember what we saw in the Ludinarium? That's what she wants to do with you.
She wants to get a big group together and pile up?
Never mind.
Pile up? Are we gonna get into a big pile up? Okay, dog pile! And I jump on top of Aladir and Primera.
Hey! Get the...
Dog pile!
Alright, Varsum is also going to dogpile.
Oh god!
As well as Gossamer, because it is a dog pile.
Yay, Gossamer! And I want to scratch and pat the poochie.
Kid, y'all get off of me!
Aladir is on the very bottom.
Yay!
Mateo, get these guys off of me, please.
And he's on his stomach, too.
Oh, Mateo's a little busy. He's still trying to hit on her.
Okay.
13.
13 grabs Gossamer underneath the stomach and places him to the side. He then grabs Varsum. 13 is doing this one-handed and just picking you guys up, by the way. And then he grabs, after Varsum, he grabs Mystalia around the waist and then puts her on her feet. And then grabs Primera the same way. Because he can't really grab any other way than, like, wrapping his arm around whoever he's grabbing.
Again.
No, I think it's time you go to bed. You're
Bed?
You're drunk. You're gonna regret all of this, probably.
But I wanted to drink more.
I'm gonna.
Oh, God.
You know who else is also gonna drink because I know that he would.
Lale?
No, he's still
Wait, I'm about to
paralyzed.
say he's paralyzed.
This
Forget
is
that.
still you guys partying within the first hour.
Oh.
Yeah.
Francesca.
Oh, I was gonna ask.
She's got her ID now.
Yeah, she
That-
got her ID.
Yeah,
I
she
remembered
sure
that,
does.
and I know that Verseshka would drink because she's got that ID.
And she wanted to.
And obviously, the
first
drinking age is
drink.
19 since.
First
Oh,
drink because of
God.
her small
small
stature.
She's already drunk.
Just one
Yes,
sip.
she is already drunk,
Oh no.
Whee!
and she is. Let's see what she's got to play with here.
Uh-oh. No dangerous spells, please.
She casts Conjure Animals,
Okay.
and
Conjure animals.
yep, she casts Conjure Animals, and she summons 8 squirrels
Squirrels?
to just like crawl all over her and for her to play with.
She's just like, squirrels. They're fluffy. Tails are so pretty.
They're cute.
They're so cute.
It was either that or a very few big animals.
That would have been funny.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the squirrels, and Verseshka can cast that again whenever her player joins, if she wants to.
Hey, Ted, psst, psst. Hey, Ted.
Yeah, what's
Hey, hold this, and I hand him the trick hand mirror that I got earlier.
all right. He holds it.
Look into it.
All right, he looks at it.
Aw, it didn't scare you?
Well, the ghost makes funny faces.
Darn it, I was hoping it would scare you.
Nah, man, I know about Hayton. He's the one wizard that I actually know anything about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like him. He's cool. He just makes a bunch of funny stuff. Like,
This is fun.
like he's got these palmless gloves for archery that make your hands grow hair.
Wait, what? What was that?
He's got
Oh
these-
yeah, Aladir's got those.
You haven't noticed this entire time, but whenever you put them on, the palms disappear.
Yep, so they haven't been covering your hairy hands.
How much longer do I have that? Or can I go find a way to get it dispelled?
You can use a curse breaking spell.
Yeah.
But then that might take away the full effect of the armor when you get the whole set.
No, it would just take the full. It would just take the hair away from his hands. It wouldn't do anything to the item. And then if you were wearing them whenever the hair went away, it would just grow right back.
Well, I don't have them. Well, if I'm gonna do that, then I'll take them off.
All right, you still have you no longer have that +1 to ranged attack rolls.
Okay.
And it's the third day, I said, of your adventure.
Yeah.
Fourth now, maybe.
Well, we're about to go to the fourth.
I mean, I know you slept after getting to the Slippery Cricket the first time to the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys got there on Wednesday. It is now Saturday.
Is it? I don't even remember.
You guys got to the island on a Wednesday,
Ah!
and
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's now Saturday.
And we have only slept one day.
No, you've slept multiple times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You took a long rest before you even finished the zombie cave,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
and then that's whenever Lael came into the town.
Oh. Yeah, let's not even forget that.
But anyway, you put those gloves on the second day, so you've had them on for 3 days, and I said there was 10 days, right?
I believe so.
So you have 7 more days of hairy palms.
Does anybody have a curse breaking spell? Because I don't.
Nope. Wait,
These damn things.
hold on. Let me check something. Do.
I'm just glad nobody's pointed it out.
Do. Old Yancey has greater restoration, and he could take the curse off of you.
Ooh?
Old
But
Yancey.
is it... I was like, ooh, not who.
Oh.
Sorry. Is he drunk?
Yeah, he's kind of drunk. But then again, he's been drinking the entire time you've been gone.
Oh, so he's probably way fucked up. So I'll wait till tomorrow and ask him, or when he's not, drunk.
All right, so Mateo, back to you. You're still hitting on Arceus then?
Still hitting on Arceus.
Well, I'll thank 13 for helping get everybody off me.
Yeah, no problem.
Ugh, that hurts.
Just hear one there. You know, Arceus, I really like it. I think there's something here.
I think Mateo's making a move.
All right. Let's see if she can beat you with insight to understand what you're saying.
Is he? Oh God. No.
No.
She's like, yeah, there is something here. This bar is really sturdy.
Oh God.
You know, he just takes another drink.
Mistelia is so drunk. She's gonna give Mateo a helping hand. She's just gonna come right up between the two of them, put both their arms around their shoulders, and be like, "You two make such an adorable couple. Like seriously, you should give this guy a chance. He's like seriously trying to get your attention, girl."
I mean, we've been talking. He has my attention.
No, he wants to get your attention. You know, your womanly attention. If you know what I mean.
Persuasion.
Wink, wink. Persuasion.
And insight.
Natural one.
Oh, man.
I mean,
She's just way too drunk.
I already have a little brother, but I guess if he wants to be, like, I guess we could adopt him. I could be his mother.
No!
That's not at
Mother.
all.
I think he
That's
wants
still-
you more like a wife.
Okay. Yeah.
With that natural one, she's like, what? She's not going to get that because of that natural one.
No! No! Why are you so drunk that you don't understand?
She had to get so drunk so fast.
13 is going to say, what's a wife?
Oh,
You know what? I'm way too drunk to explain that to you.
Everybody's a little.
would you like me to show you what a wife is, 13?
He puts his hand on his longsword. Sure.
Well, now I'm not so sure I wanna.
Is it a weapon?
No.
Is it a poison?
No.
And in the background, you hear some random dude say, kind of. Is it an item that can do harm?
No.
It's a person you take.
In the background, that same guy says, kind of.
You shut up back there. Go
Okay.
fix your marriage.
Okay,
Like,
sorry.
Okay.
It's a lifelong partner that you take. That you both agree you're up be together.
Oh. Kind of like a war compatriot.
In a sense, yes.
Sort of.
If you wanna go to war together, sure.
Then I used to have a lot of wives.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it with that.
No, I don't. No. It's not so cut and dry as just war people. I don't. What am I talking about again?
Wives.
Yeah, we're too messed up.
Oh, what?
I'll talk
Yes,
about-
wife. Yes, a wife. A wife is.
Is that the correct pluralization though? Wifes?
No,
No.
wives.
Okay, so it
Wife.
changes.
Yes.
Why?
Wives is with a V, not an F.
He opens up his notebook and writes it down.
But no. See, 13, a wife is supposed to be somebody special. Remember that emotion we talked about earlier called love?
I vaguely remember such a conversation.
Like, I told you how, like, sex is usually done between two people who love each other?
Arceus at
And
that
I'll-
moment is gonna be like, he doesn't know what sex is?
No, it's kind of
Yeah,
ambiguous.
no, isn't it shocking? I'm trying my best here, man, but it's really hard. But, like, anyway, like that's what I'm talking about. A wife is actually one of those people. A person that you have sex with because you love her and she's your partner in holy matrimony forever and eternity, and it's beautiful and it's lovely.
You're giving 13 all the wrong ideas.
So,
We're all drunk.
putting together what Verseshka said and what you just said, 13 is going to say, so a wife is someone with which you choose to reproduce with.
Exactly. There you go. Yes.
There's someone we
It's-
like to have her.
It's a partner, like a mating partner.
And Ted is also going to come at 13
Oh no.
Oh, not his drunk self.
with a book
Uh-oh.
that says, okay, love, an intense feeling of deep affection. 2, a great interest and pleasure in something. There,
Is that a dictionary?
Hey.
he might have a dictionary.
Do you just carry a dictionary in your robe?
And you see 13 with his notebook on the bar write love dash and the definitions that he gave him.
Okay.
So love is an intense feeling towards another person.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
but it's
It's,
not.
it's
It's not just
usually an
any
enjoyable
intense
feeling.
feeling. Yeah, it's not
Burning
just any
desire.
intense feeling.
So
It's a special kind of feeling.
so I know of hate. Like I hate
think-
fiends.
It's basically the exact opposite,
Opposite.
of hate.
Oh.
Now that I really hate we're loving it. Yeah. You get it, right?
I think I do get it now.
Really?
Yeah, all
drunk
you had to do
selves
was say
explained it
opposite of
better.
hate.
That, you know what?
Well, sometimes the simplest things just don't come to mind.
Yeah.
Especially when you're intoxicated. Speaking of which, I would like another drink, please, bartender.
Oh no.
All right, Constitution roll. Double disadvantage.
Oh.
Double disadvantage!
No, I'm just kidding. Not double disadvantage.
Yeah!
I don't know how much drunker she could get.
All right, you take that other drink and you basically just keep your natural one from last time.
Yay!
You don't get better or worse.
Yay! I'm still stinking drunk.
Just keep your clothes on this time.
This
Question.
time, I've always had my clothes on.
Last time you got this drunk, you blacked out and just paraded around the town naked.
I don't remember this at all.
Hence why I said you.
He did say you were blacked out drunk.
I don't recall this at all.
Uh,
And so therefore, it does not it didn't happen.
It did happen. I was the one who chased you down and stopped you.
You're gonna go
Sick
streaking
pervert.
through the quad.
Would you
What?
rather?
You're gonna go streaking through the quad.
I'm gonna go streaking through the quad. Hey, wait, is there a pool nearby?
There is a body of water outside.
Hot damn! She runs outside, full
I mean-
breakneck speed.
You
Oh no.
can you not see it? It's right here.
It's I see it.
It's just right there by the.
I'm gonna
Guard
go and I'm
doctors.
gonna dive in.
All right. Varsum is gonna be like, "Come on, everybody!" And he's just gonna Pied Piper everyone musical in them along it to the pool. Everything has become a swimming party now.
It's a pool party.
Party!
Woohoo!
Oh, great.
La 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 la.
Too bad Verseshka can't turn into anything that can swim yet.
La 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 la.
Oh wait, she can't turn into
Turned to a
anything that can
penguin, right?
fly. She can turn into stuff that can swim.
Started saying she was a penguin earlier.
She turned into a penguin.
I got it backwards.
I could swim.
I got flying and backward and swimming backwards. So Verseshka, drunk as well, is going to turn into that penguin again and just start swimming around.
Penguin! It's so cute!
Gossamer jumps in and just starts doggy paddling. And just a bunch of bar patrons are like, yeah!
Yeah.
These people know how to party!
We do!
Varsum, however, is going to stay on land so that he can keep playing music because he doesn't want to get his instruments wet. Again.
13, 10, Mateo, come on in! The water's great!
Ted is going to do something. He is going to run, jump, and then you see him cast a spell in the middle of the air, and he gets even bigger. He becomes bigger for a giant cannonball. So he becomes large for that. And yeah, he's large for up to a minute, or he can break concentration to go back to normal size.
So, like, how many squares is he taking up?
He takes up 4 squares.
Damn, he's like taking up the whole
Wow.
center of the pool.
Since this map is zoomed out a little bit more, each square is 20 feet instead of 5 feet. So in this, he only takes up 1 square.
Oh!
Or
Dang,
actually
this
like
is a huge
half a
pool then.
square. Half a square.
That's a huge pool.
It's more like a reservoir than a pool.
It's a reservoir, but it's our pool now!
And Ted points over to Varsum to cast dancing lights.
Yeah!
And there's just a dancing light show. And he goes back to normal because dancing lights is also a concentration spell. So yeah, midday, Varsum is giving an outdoor concert at the pool with light show and everything.
All right.
As well, every now and then with a flourish, Varsum is also using prestidigitation to make little fireworks. This is a big freaking concert right now. The only thing that would change it to be better is thaumaturgy.
Which we can't use because someone's knocked out.
All right, so would you say that all this has happened in an hour?
Yeah.
I'd say so.
All right, so Lael is no longer paralyzed, but he is still at 0 HP because nobody healed him.
Oops.
Oops.
He's still stable and doesn't have to make his death saving throws, but he won't be able to wake up until he has the equivalent of a long rest to regain health, or is healed by magical or potion means.
Yeah, I forgot to.
Why don't we just let him sleep?
Where is he at right now?
He is
So
kind
do
of
you
just
drag
in
out
the
of the
grass.
It's,
Yeah, he's just
Let's
like
just
here
let
in the
him see it.
grass.
Yeah, he's in the grass.
Chilling.
I'd see him. I was like, you know what? I forgot to do something. Just take out a medicine, just a minor healing potion, just kind of pour it on it. Like, here you go.
You gotta actually
Have
like
some of that.
force him to drink it though.
Yeah, that's right there. You gotta hold him up. There you go, bud.
All right,
Nice little gulp.
roll how much he gets back.
It's like, here you go, buddy. I'm gonna drunkenly pour some healing potion down your throat. Join the fun,
Have some
buddy.
of this.
Join the fun.
Like, yeah, now that.
Yeah.
2d4 plus 2. We got 7.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And his eyes open.
There you go, bud. How you doing? You have a nice nap.
Son of a fucking cunt, what happened?
It's like, you know what, you can use beer. I'd
Verseshka!
start pouring beer down his gullet.
What the fuck?
That's what I assume comes
Like,
out.
what?
Verseshka, you look over to Verseshka, who is still a penguin.
She looks at herself?
No, you guys know that she is a penguin. He doesn't. But
No.
she's just a penguin, and she's just like on the grass rolling around with the squirrels just like crawling all around her. Like, yeah,
Squirrels, man!
so fluffy.
So cute and nutty.
And because Verseshka was a penguin while Lael was stone, and nobody told him that she was a penguin,
He doesn't know.
he doesn't know that she could be that penguin. So he's gonna be like, "Where's Verseshka?"
You know, James, you know, you need a beer. We're all having beers here.
Give me that beer.
Here's the beer. Here's the beer.
He's a little
It's fine.
mad.
Just take the beer.
Give me a beer.
Take the beer.
He
Shut
got a
up.
natural 20.
Natural 20. He is stone sober.
You know what?
You need another
beer.
one. You need another one.
All right,
You
you
get to our level.
you
all right?
break out the funnel.
Break out the
Here you go.
funnel! Yeah! Let's do the funnel! Let's do the funnel!
With that 4, he throws off his chainmail, and he's in his skivvies.
Oh God.
He's just in his underwear and his shirt, and he just jumps, but he leaves on the cape.
He leaves on the cape.
He leaves on the cape, and he's like, "Woo! I'm gonna find you, Verseshka." And then he
You know they're having a
jumps
good
into
time.
the air and belly flops into the pool.
Oh.
Ow.
Damn.
And then you see him doggy paddling, just like Gossamer.
That guy, he's having a good time.
13 sits in the grass as well. Just kind of like, I wish I had my arm.
Hey, don't look so sad about your arm, 13. Come on, dance with me instead.
And the water?
Yeah! Come on, dance in the water.
There is no shallow, by the way.
There isn't?
No.
And I don't think 13 can swim.
Well, fine. I'll get out of the water and come to you.
Yeah, 13 would need his other arm to swim.
Yeah.
Good thing
You're
it's
not
magical,
fun.
otherwise he would sink. Also, he would, if he was to have to swim, he would be swimming with his plate mail on.
Oh, that's pretty heavy stuff. Have you ever swam with clothes on? It's not fun.
No,
We
it's not.
we were thrown by a kraken. I had my chain
Yeah.
mail on before I got plate mail, and we were swimming in the sea. Of course, I've
Yeah.
swam with clothes on.
Then you know it sucks.
That's why I had to get the boat, so I didn't sink.
That's funny how you remember things.
Yeah, it's funny. I remember things like 3 days ago.
Even though it feels like it was like 3 months ago.
Yeah, multiple week sessions.
Isn't it funny?
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I don't have that dilated time feeling though because, you know, don't drink.
Oh, you should learn to live a little.
You live a little too much.
Maybe.
To that 13 is gonna look down and is like, I've spent my entire life trying to live.
Not gonna, man.
Like everything you say just has way deeper of a meaning to him.
Oh, stop taking everything so seriously. Like I said, come on, dance with me. And I start to pull him up on his feet by his one hand.
All right, you grab his right hand and pull him up to his feet, and he doesn't put his weight into it, so you're able to help him up. Because if he didn't want to get up, he wouldn't have gotten up.
Yay!
And not to mention, there's been multiple times where it shows that he doesn't take life that seriously. It's just that certain things that you say make him seem more serious.
Because he's oblivious. Wow.
Because he's just like, I don't understand.
I mean, you guys dancing for zombies, he was one of the first to jump in and dance too.
It's true.
Yeah.
He was.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have no problem believing he will dance with me now. So yeah, I am so drunk.
All right, that 11. For 13, I'm not gonna give him a performance because he's not performing. He is just trying to. He's just trying to keep up. So let's see.
We don't have to dance good. You just have to dance. Just period. Just move your body.
When
Have
everyone's
fun.
drunk.
I'm
yeah,
gonna roll him an insight to see if he can. No, he's trying to see what you're going to do and, you know, copy it.
Not
And-
doing so well.
And yeah, he's not doing too well. As well, whenever he does a certain dance move, you see a blotch of red well up on his stomach,
Huh?
but he doesn't say anything.
I see it though.
Yeah,
What's with the red?
it's called blood.
You're bleeding?
Yeah, I got eviscerated by Toulouse.
Oh, jeez. Then why didn't you say anything?
I shouldn't take things so seriously, right? And he gives
No,
a sarcastic smile.
There's a difference. Like I'm starting to sober up now. Like, oh my Jesus.
Jesus, 13.
Like, which spell is it that I have?
And he's gonna cough a little bit of blood. And he's gonna be
Oh my
like,
God, I'm killing 13!
worth it.
I'm killing 13! Oh my God!
Don't you have healing touch?
That's what I'm doing. It's like, please, like, close your wounds or something. I'm panicking. I'm not having fun anymore.
All right.
That's whatever.
His stomach closes up, and the bleeding stops.
Ay.
You would have let me kill you over a dance.
I wouldn't have let you kill me, but I could still bleed a little bit to get that reaction out of you.
I hate you so much right now.
Nice.
Jeez, worry me half to death like that.
And he laughs, and then just goes, and then he wipes his mouth from the blood and kind of spits into the grass.
That's all you can say is.
Yeah, it was funny. I might not have known what love is, but I know what funny is.
I didn't find that very funny.
And that's why I found it funny.
I found it funny as well.
Shut the fuck up, Aladir.
And that's whenever 13 is gonna take a motion from Ted and kind of go "ay" and point at Aladir. And he's gonna sit back down, because while he does have more health now, he is still not feeling as good as he should. Lael is definitely not feeling as good, but because he's so drunk, he doesn't feel it.
I think it's time we maybe put some people to get a rest.
Yeah, I think it's time we all took a rest, because I'm still at like 14 health here.
I think, yeah, we need to take a long rest.
What type of day is it?
And some of us need to get sober.
It's Saturday, and I'm gonna say that it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
We're shit-faced, and it's not even 5.
Oh shit, but yep.
Hey,
What?
but I don't blame us. We've been through a lot the last 3 days.
Yeah, we have.
I damn near died.
So, yeah. You can decide to go to sleep if you want. And,
I don't know. I mean, is Mateo still trying to hit on Arceus?
He's been trying the whole time. She just look at him.
yeah, that natural one is gonna, like, mar all of your future efforts.
Okay,
So-
okay, I got one more idea, and if it fails, then I got nothing left for you, man. I got nothing left.
Yeah, but I got nothing.
Primera is sadly drinking.
Aw, I feel so bad for her. But like, hey,
Uh.
Varsum, play something slow and romantic.
Play something slow and romantic.
Yeah. And then Mateo, ask her to dance. Up close and personal. Wink, wink.
Okay.
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 Varsum, not used to the slow romantic stuff, will do his best at what he thinks might be slow and romantic.
Just something soft and sweet.
Yeah, the 15. That's about how much he would know about what romantic music sounds like.
That's about right.
All right, so with that 15, you have help on your next persuasion to ask her to dance.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, alright, you want to dance? It's a nice song. You want to dance?
All right, with that 18, and you know what? I'm gonna try to help you out.
Come on, help him out, man.
And
Gotta be
she's-
his wingman.
Help a bro out, dude.
Needs a wingman.
She's
Hype
gonna.
man. Oh God.
You know what? You're not a good bro.
I was gonna
You
say that I
suck,
give you
man.
advantage on her insight check.
Damn.
You,
Hold on.
You.
Hold on.
You are just a terrible wingman.
All right, she sobered up a little bit, so I'm gonna ignore that insight.
Can't catch a break, man.
Oh man.
Oh man.
It's just not happening.
She says yes to dancing, but she does not see this as romantic.
Well,
The perception of what you wanted her to have is not there, but she is going to dance with you.
Okay.
maybe he should have just asked Primera.
And she starts Irish clog dancing.
Oh
Oh, good grief.
Like, she's doing it slow enough to go with the music.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, that.
But she's dancing with you.
He tries to dance along with her.
Alright. Dancing along. You doing the Irish clog dance too?
Yeah, doing the copying what she's doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I can't believe we're flavoring this party so much.
We
We
certainly
spent
are.
like an hour on this party.
Yeah.
We were just trying to waste time.
Alright, yeah, you guys clog dance.
Alright.
I mean, technically there's no Irish in this world, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Whoopee!
Still the dance.
It's alright.
This is a gnomish war dance.
A gnomish war dance.
Because
Well,
of leprechauns.
That didn't go as well as I hoped it would.
It did not.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
well.
Mateo. I tried.
Hey, I'll try again when we're sober. I
You
don't think it was a good idea.
you look over to Verseshka, and Pangseshka is just twirling around in a slow circle with a squirrel on top doing of her nose doing a handstand, and the rest of the squirrels just spinning around in circles around her in this like choreographed dance.
This is the weirdest thing I've seen, though. Even after that meat wall.
Okay, maybe it's time we start winding this party down. I mean, the party is still free to continue on if it wants to, but I think some of us need to go sleep.
All right,
and get
you
some
can,
rest.
because of you guys inciting a party, you guys can get some more money based on how much people drank, or more free rooms.
Awesome. So how much did we earn from this party?
Let me calculate her real quick.
Awesome.
Let's see. There were I'm gonna say you guys partied for 3 hours again.
Okay.
3 hours.
Yeah. So
3-hour party, that's fine. Made most of the day go away.
and because you brought the party outside, people started like coming down the street and joining in and buying stuff from the Slippery Cricket and stuff.
Awesome.
So
I say we just add that to the pile of money.
Hell yeah.
I just want you to know, real life. was
We
eating
pretty
a
much-
snow cone.
We pretty much
You're
earned
not
back what was
wingmanning.
spent.
all right, you earned the Slippery Cricket 600 silver,
Wow.
Wow.
which is 60 gold over the 3-hour time span with extra people coming in.
60 gold.
So you can get 1/4 of that in money, or 1/4 of that in room days.
Let's see. How long do we actually want to stay in town for?
I don't
I mean, I think we're eventually gonna move on. Do those little quests that they have at the guard post, but that's about it.
It is true.
Yeah.
Perhaps one of those quests could lead us to our next destination.
Mm.
If you would like, Lael can show you the quest sheet the 3 quests that he picked up.
Oh, he picked up 3 of them?
Yeah, he picked up the 3. He asked what was there, and I told him there were 3, and that one of them was already taken.
Perhaps we should go back and check on that one.
But I can show you the sheets that he took.
Sure.
All right,
So-
have a thingy.
The owlbears is what I was gonna help them out with.
I'm guessing that's 1,000 gold?
Oh yeah, that for the kobold caravan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I just forgot to put gold. But yeah,
Kobold Caravan coming to sell things in Gulpin, but they haven't arrived yet. Their last known location was Bolto?
I think I spelled that right.
Bolto, isn't that, like the town with the lightning tower?
No. Go ahead and I'll pull up a map.
It's a map. You're gonna pull up the map?
Map.
Bolton is the next town up after Bolton.
Oh! Bolt. Okay, I was trying to say that did say
It's-
Bolt Ley Line, so
Yeah.
that's why I thought of it. Okay. So after the next guard outpost is the next town. Oh, okay.
Well, remember that guard outpost was moved.
Yeah. Guard outpost is right here. That's where you passed.
So
Oh,
it was
that's right.
just-
And all of
it's
this,
just an open field.
pretty much all of this forest is, like, gone. If
So
you'll
So it's just
remember.
open space?
It's just open space. Because they needed to clear the forest to get the guard outpost to here.
Okay.
So yeah, you got a good amount of feetage on the map. It took you about 2 hours to get to the forest ley line, an hour to get to the forest ley line, and then 3 hours to get to Gulpin from the forest ley line. So 4 hours from Grist to Gulpin. So it should take you about 4 hours to get from Gulpin to Bolto, excluding having to go around stuff.
Yeah.
Because technically you got to go this way 7 feet and this way 20 feet.
20 feet.
So 27 feet. So maybe about 5 hours walk.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty.
It's a long walk.
I mean, Owlbear Panic sounds like it's worth taking, but that Kobold Caravan quest has piqued my interest.
Yeah.
So perhaps after we leave here in Gulpin, we can head that way. But then again, should we take care of this owlbear problem? Anybody?
Lael sent me a message saying, make sure we do those quests that I picked up.
He's not even here and he's wanting to change and do shit.
Well, if he wants to do the quest, then alright, let's do the owlbear. We don't really have to do the deer quest, because,
That's only 10 gold.
yeah, it's
You guys,
just deer hunting.
it's 10 gold per deer you bring back.
Oh.
But you
Who wants
guys,
to waste time catching deer?
you guys can do whatever you want. You guys don't even have to do these. These aren't priority quests.
Yeah.
Just as long as we do that. So.
And since the Kobold Caravan is taken, that means that somebody's already on it.
Oh, that's the one that's taken.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it
But
says
didn't you
taken
say-
quest underneath the description.
But didn't you say the person
Like me and,
never came back?
I just said they haven't come back yet.
Well, we can check to see if they have come back.
Yeah, you can. But it's only been like a few hours since you picked these up.
Right.
Yeah, I was
Perhaps we could check tomorrow
just
then.
like, there.
Yeah, you guys could check tomorrow.
I'd say we need to do our long rest and then we can.
Yeah, let's do our long rest.
Alrighty. You guys do your long rest and get back half of your expended hit die. Just like normal.
Mateo
And we're back
goes to bed
full health,
disappointed.
right?
Yeah.
Alright. All the way up for everybody.
Bingo.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say that we can take a little break here for a second for reasons.
Anybody can go to the bathroom if need be.
So anybody could go to the bathroom, yeah.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah.
While I'm
it's
also doing stuff for health and stuff.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'm good.
Bathroom break.
Also get back your spell slots.
Alright. Real quick, Whitten.
Yeah.
After you do all that, can you take a look at the hidden blade thing, see if I did it right? Because I'm not sure.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me get everybody's health back up.
Yeah. That's why I said wait until after that was done. No rush.
Boop, boop, boop. Got all that back. Boop. Get all that back.
You know, that whole time I was waiting to throw that Miss Thalia keep her clothes on thing. I thought that was pretty funny.
Get Arsis her stuff back. Alright. And there's another reason that I'm going to do this, because your guys are getting experience since you're taking a long rest,
Ooh, cool.
so that you can level up.
Nice.
But I don't like telling people how much experience I'm giving, so this is a way for me to cut this part out.
Ah, I see.
Do.
I wonder when our fellow gamers are gonna join us.
I don't know, but get your spell slots back, and we're gonna do experience for all the stuff you did now.
Okay.
Okay, each of you gets 1,556 experience.
1,556?
Yup. That is 13,000 for the boss and 1,000 extra experience for the investigation and stuff.
That's 9,394 total experience.
From 7838 to what now?
Adding the 1,557.
It's what?
Hold on. 9,394.
Alrighty.
That's a lot of experience.
That is a lot of experience.
Oh shit.
Do we level up?
Nope, not yet. I'll tell you in a second when your next level up threshold is. I mean, Leo might level up because he's a level behind.
Yeah. Oh, he'll be happy about that.
Verseshka is also has slightly less experience because of sitting out a little bit of the fight with the guards at the border.
Yeah. She was a penguin for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
This is why you don't sit out.
So plus 16. So Verseshka actually has 8456.
Oh God, dog, stop it.
And Lael Lael has clear plus 4937. Lael has 6,493.
Wow.
Yeah, so he should have leveled up to level 5. Wait, he might not have leveled up to level 5.
He might not have leveled up to 4.
To level 5. He didn't! He's still level 4! He's 7 experience under level 5!
That is funny.
Still stuck at level 4.
Trevor's driving home now.
Alrighty.
That's awesome! He's still level 4!
That's awesome!
For everyone else to get to level 6, you need 14,000.
14,000?
So you need 5,000 more.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
And that's why he wanted to go on side quests.
Oh yeah.
It's like no more.
Alright, and that will end our break because nobody leveled up. They do not get anything extra, and I do not have to do anything extra. Alright, we are back from our break. And, gave experience. You guys feel a little bit more experienced.
I feel so knowledgeable.
And, I forgot to ask, do you guys do anything to, like, get ready to sleep?
I just polish my egg and I play my music box while I sleep.
Alrighty. And, you still got the same sleeping arrangements? Sleeping in the same room as Verseshka and Gossamer?
Yep.
What room was I in again?
It's just a room. I mean, you can go, like, talk to them if you want. I would just say it's Miss Dahlia and Verseshka's room.
No, I meant what... Who was I... What room was I staying in with other characters?
If memory serves, you were with Mateo.
Yeah.
Or Varsum. You guys might have been 3-upping on a 2-bedroom with Varsum and Mateo and Aladir. And I know that 13 was with Lael.
Yeah.
It was with Leo, right?
Yeah.
Lael. Lucky 13, huh?
So 13
Lael.
nestles into his corner after cleaning off and everything. facing the door. Varsum kind of lays on a bed sideways instead of long ways. And you see some drool coming out of his arms and patting on the floor.
Alright, well,
How else does everybody else sleep?
Mateo does what he did last time, just flops down on the bed.
The
Whichever way.
the squirrels that Verseshka had summoned are gone now
Aww.
Is there a
because
chair and
the spell
table in the
ended.
room?
Hmm?
Is there a chair and table in the room?
Yeah.
Then I'll sleep in a chair. Since obviously the beds are taken. Or a bed.
Well, you could always sleep
I think
with another character if you wanted.
Barsum was sleeping sideways, so you got room on
I'm
there.
not. No, I don't. I don't want to be all drooly at night.
Verseshka and Gossamer are sleeping on the bed, just kind of curled up.
Is she still in her
Because
penguin
Gossamer's a snuggle buddy. He's one of those dogs, unlike you, Odin.
Shots fired at the dog.
form? Ouch.
Never lets me hug him. Nah, that's not true. He does sometimes, but whenever we're laying down, he won't let me hold on to him.
That's what body
Yeah.
condoms are for.
If nobody's gonna put flavor on the way they sleep, I'm gonna do it. Because it's fun.
Put some flavor on it.
Alright, Mateo snores a little bit, letting out little sparks of electricity and the words, lucha, 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 lucha.
Alright, I'll take it.
Miss Dahlia seems to be wetting the bed, but it's actually just the moisture from her skin. So it looks like she's having really bad sweat attacks and nightmares, but she's just like, you could have did that
Well.
yourself. Aladir scratches at his hairy palms while he's asleep in the chair with his feet up on the table, and he's leaning back in the chair with the back of the chair up against the wall. Like a cool guy.
Alright.
Ted, you don't know what Ted's doing.
What is
I
Ted
don't know
doing?
what Ted's doing.
Miss Dahlia, give me a perception check. You hear... Wait, I gotta check this. Okay, never mind. You hear rustling at the door lock. At the lock to the door.
My door?
Yeah, yours and Verseshka's and Gossamer's door.
Huh? Well, what's this sound? Huh?
You just hear what sounds like scraping metal at the door. And a thing like, dang it, on the outside of it every now and then.
God, no.
Come on, man. She was giving me hints. Let me in there.
Excuse me?
You're hitting on her.
Oh, Ted knows how to catch a hint.
Oh man.
Okay, so I'm gonna get up from the bed and I'm gonna go creep a little closer to the door.
If
And I'm
only I
gonna
had-
listen.
If only I had a lockpick.
Then what the heck is he picking at the lock with?
You don't know. Apparently, because of what he's saying under his breath and you hear him, it's not a lockpick.
Alright, now I'm curious. What happens if I just let him keep going?
Ow!
Yep, there we go.
My fingies. Come on,
Did he
Ted.
really just go fingy?
Come on. Work through the pain. Getting rid of it. Getting rid of it tonight. She wants you.
Oh man.
And you just hear you hear what sounds like a break. Like a little stick breaking. He's like, no. No. And he just weakly bangs on the door.
What the hell?
I was gonna lose it.
Is he?
Oh man.
He's a wizard! So it makes sense!
Oh man.
Wait, he's
And you
helpful?
just hear sobs on the other side of the door. It's not enough to actually disturb your rest unless you want to get up and say something.
No, I think I'll just leave him where he is.
Okay.
Alright.
You fall asleep with the delightful sounds of virgin sobs on the other side of the door.
Oh man.
I love Ted so much.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was great.
So, yeah. What time you want to get up? What time did you go to bed? What time are you wanting to get up? Because you need a full 8
don't
hours
know
for it
what
to
time
count
I
as a
wanna
long
get up.
rest.
Let's see, it was...
I like to be awakened by 6 a.m.
All right. You went to bed early enough
That's
to
pretty
wake
good,
up
right?
at 6 a.m.
So is everybody awake or just Mustalia?
Just Mustalia at the moment. Everybody else can sleep in or get up early, do what they want.
Yeah, Mateo's getting up.
13 will also be up,
Shaking off his hangover.
because that's the way 13 do.
And meanwhile, Mateo's like, I can't help but get the distinct feeling like I had something on my face last night.
Yeah, he just feels the sting of rejection.
The sting of rejection.
Someone not
God.
understanding him.
It's like, God, the roles were just not with you.
They're just not there.
You just couldn't get laid. And neither could Ted.
And neither could Ted. And he tried to break into that room as hard as he could.
Wait, he tried to what?
Oh man.
At that moment, you hear Ted go, "Nothing!"
Nothing? Nothing, tra-la-la?
Ted, you weirdo.
I'm
And he
watching
gives you the
Ted.
finger guns, and he's like, "Hey, you know what I'm about."
I'm watching you, Ted. I'm
But
watching you.
but sneakily he does walk up to Miss Dolly and is like, "No, next time you give somebody hints, don't lock the door." And then he just walks off.
That's like, did you give him hints?
I
Why
gave
did you
him
thought of it that
nothing.
way?
I gave him nothing.
and,
hints?
and he's walking down the stairs, and he's just like waving his hands like, ooh, where's Ted? Where did he go? Ooh, give me my Ted. Get back here. Dance with me, Ted. And his
That
voice
wasn't
just
a dance.
trails off as he goes down the stairs.
Is that what he considers hints?
Wait,
I
are they in
guess
the hallway
so.
talking about this, or do they go downstairs?
I consider that trying to take advantage of a drunk lady.
All of your rooms are upstairs, but there is a hallway downstairs with more rooms.
I would say if they're being loud in the hallway, that could wake me up.
I don't know how loud they're being. Ted's just kind of like.
Well, Aladir is gonna just wake up anyway.
Sounds like somebody feels rejected.
What?
You know, if you don't want to get up, you could just see that Mateo's gone and take his bed.
I was gonna get up anyway. No use in sleeping the day away.
You know, I tried. Maybe we were all just a little too drunk.
Yeah.
Alright. So, what should we do today?
I don't know. My head hurts so.
Well, you could go for breakfast if you want. You know, you get free breakfast with your.
Ooh, breakfast sounds okay.
I was
We
going
got
to
some free
ask for
breakfast.
some breakfast.
All right, you guys sit down to ask for
Some
breakfast. You see that Primera is back helping with breakfast and stuff.
Hey, Primera, you working here?
No, I just felt that I needed to help out. I mean, you are paying for my stay here.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you gonna do after this? I mean, it saved you and stuff.
I don't know.
I don't know where you came from, though.
I'm going to do my best to get my mind straight.
I don't know about you.
Oh, and if you're wondering where she came from, I can tell you.
Huh? What'd you
I
say,
am
Aladir?
wondering.
I detect the hint of jealousy.
I just
She
had
is
to
from
hit them.
Leolf.
She's from
I'm-
what?
She's
I'm
from
detecting
Leolf.
bitterness.
Yeah.
There, have the map again.
It's like, I'm not detecting jealousy, I'm detecting bitterness.
So, Leolf is right here.
Oh.
Oh,
It's where?
a ways away.
Yeah, that's where Primera is from.
Huh.
I didn't even see it.
It's
It was one of the beach towns.
yeah, it's in the southern area, in the desert area. But anyway, she says she's from Leolf, and she starts putting taking people's orders for what they want for breakfast.
What's for breakfast today?
Today we got omelets, with your choice of ham or bacon, cheese and egg, of course. They're just, you know, plain, not too fancy, but they're good. Taste good. You could have some. What are those soft-boiled eggs things? You can have some soft-boiled eggs. Lots of eggy stuff today. It was a little bit more bready the day before, with hash browns and stuff.
That would be starchy.
Okay.
Of course, they do have the fruit cup like usual. That's like an everyday thing.
Is there perhaps some watermelon?
No watermelon just straight, but there's like it's a varied fruit cup. You had watermelon yesterday in it. So it's got watermelons and pears, a little bit of pineapple, a strawberry here and there, some cherries. It's basically like fruit cocktail, except not put all in a can, and it's all fresh.
I think I'm gonna go with the omelet this time. I had a fruit cup yesterday.
Man, I want an omelet in real life.
That would be nice, yeah. Nice egg and cheese omelet.
All right, and Aladir, what do you get?
Omelet.
Omelet?
Yes.
Mateo, omelet?
Yeah.
Okay, you already get a choice there.
Hey, it was a question.
No, he'll take it. He'll do it. It's like, yeah.
Could I have ketchup with my omelet, please?
Yeah,
Ketchup.
you can have ketchup with it.
Yum.
They're in the middle of making it though,
Okay.
so
Just as long as there's ketchup somewhere on the bar.
you're sitting there, you're watching them make it.
It smells good.
And I'm gonna say one of you, a single one, give me a perception. So choose who's gonna do it.
Rosaya? Sure. Well, it's
Or the.
That's perception.
Yeah.
All right.
alright.
Never mind.
I guess,
Never mind.
I guess you
Primera-
didn't notice.
Primera and the barkeep starts laying out food in front of you guys,
Oh, food.
Okay.
and in fact, 13 is actually going to eat this time.
Really?
Yeah.
He's going to trust what they make, huh?
Oh, it's more like you guys are trusting it.
Oh, so he's just going with the flow.
It's alright.
Yeah. And in an hour, since you guys woke up at 6, he gets his arm back.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So we can, after we eat, we can head over there and go pick up his arm. And also, Verseshka's coat.
Yeah,
'cause we can't
you guys
forget
could have
about
went and got that earlier.
Yeah, we could have.
Well, a certain somebody wasn't here to be like, I want to go get my cloak.
And
They
I
didn't
forgot.
care.
That we also got because we started drinking.
It's really
And yeah, we were really drunk last night, or yesterday, so we just forgot.
All right, so everybody eating, having a nice time.
Everybody
Yeah.
having a good time.
Mateo,
What?
roll a Constitution save.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
By the way, you guys, I can't help but think I had the funniest dream last night that I heard somebody crying.
Uh-oh.
Oh God, no!
What?
happened?
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Oh, no. Is he laughing that hard?
What happened?
Oh no!
You see a big smile on Primera's face.
Oh shit!
I think you kind of
Uh-oh.
forgot that she was enslaved by mind-altering insanity cult,
Oh no!
and she was jealous.
Oh.
Oh no!
What happened to Mateo?
What's,
What did she
what's
do
happening
to
to
him?
me?
All right. Are you asking her what did you do?
Wait,
Yeah.
is this why you asked me for the perception check?
Yeah, this
Yes.
You have to see.
He was seeing if
Put-
you noticed her slip something.
Ah, damn it!
is. I assume you want the antidote to the poison you just ate.
Wait,
Poison?
What?
what's the...
Is this Indiana Jones?
Why'd you poison me?
You were mine. The moment that you rescued me, you were mine.
Mateo, I think you should have hit on her last night instead.
Okay,
I don't
so
know. She seems a little bit crazy for me. I've done that either.
well, you also
I mean-
could. She just has like wazoo insanity points. You could have helped her get rid of some.
We didn't think about it.
Well,
We think about it
I'm
for
like-
ourselves.
I'm like, hey, you guys got insanity points. Look at this new thing. Insanity. Insanity. Hey, look, you found a survivor.
If they're
we don't
laughing
give a
the
shit
night
about her
away so
insanity.
Oh shit.
Okay, so you
Oops.
nat 1. So you're gonna take double 3d6 poison damage.
Oh, no. Oh
All right, the what?
You
3d6.
3d6 poison damage times 2. You take 18 poison damage, and you are.
Oh.
I'm gonna say that you are poisoned for the rest of the day.
Oh shit.
Unless we could
my
somehow
God.
convince her to give us the antidote.
Oh, well, I mean, I could go to
Oh,
the
no.
hospital, can I?
Yeah, you could go to the hospital.
Oh no, somebody's
We
gonna
should
get
go to the
Mateo to the hospital.
And while you were poisoned, at the start of each of your turns while you're poisoned, you take another 3d6 poison damage.
Oh no.
At the end of each of your turns, you can repeat the saving throw. And on a successful
God.
save, the poison damage you take on your subsequent turns decreases by 1d6.
But we're not battling.
The poison, it doesn't matter. It's like every couple of minutes, he on his way to the freaking hospital, he's gonna have to take more poison damage.
Oh god.
All right,
Poison
okay.
spreads.
So
I need someone to help me get to the hospital.
you've got a pretty long way, but hey, there's your trusty gimp that you brought Lael home with.
I
Oh
sure
my
did.
god, that's true.
Someone get the gimp.
We solved it.
I'll go get the gift. I'll go get the gift. Where is it?
It's upstairs. It was
Okay,
still there.
okay.
I never took it back.
Miss Dahlia dashes up the stairs to go get the gimp.
All right, you come back down with the gimp in tow, and it's like, it's like perfectly in its role. It couldn't be happier, still being treated like a horse.
All right, just I'll hop
And,
on
I'm
this
so
you
thing.
hop
happy you
on.
found me.
And that
Get my gimp.
that gimp goes at 80 feet per turn
Woohoo!
without dashes.
And the
So it could go
hospital's like, literally-
160 feet.
the hospital's like
And that's
literally
with
on-
2 people.
God.
So somebody can go with Mateo if they want to go with Mateo.
Who's
Yeah,
gonna go with
I'm
Mateo?
gonna.
Oh, I'll go with Mateo. Let's go. Hightail it out.
All
Get
right,
on to the rest. Y'all take care of Premier over there.
Somebody take care of the loon.
a straight shot to the hospital is 21 squares of 20 feet apiece.
Oh, we gotta go around buildings.
Oh man.
Hold on, I need a calculator again. I
Oh,
keep
wait.
closing it like I'm an idiot.
No, we just gotta go.
1 times 5.
Here.
So that's
We just gotta go.
105
Here.
squares.
Oh god. And how many squares is he gonna get poisoned?
Since he can go, you are 525 feet away from the hospital entrance. The gimp can go at a dash 160 feet per turn.
So are we gonna make it to the hospital before he gets poisoned?
So it'll take you 3 turns to get to the hospital.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Oh god.
Can't they cut through the field and make it quicker?
Yeah, this is like a straight shot, like going from the slippery cricket past this brown roofed building and straight to the hospital.
Okay.
So I gave you the quickest way to do that. So it's gonna be 3 turns.
Well, I'm gonna be with him, so I'm gonna
So-
try and cure him.
So on your
I'm gonna use the
on your
healing.
first turn, you take another 3d6 poison damage, and then at the end of that turn, you can make another save.
Okay.
But actually, I'm gonna say that the first one, if you drink it, you take
The what?
poison at the start of each. Oh, okay. So you're gonna take another 3d6, but this time it won't be at double because of your failed save.
Okay.
Okay, you take another 9. And
Alright.
make a Constitution save.
Yes. Constitution.
You gotta make above 13. Alright,
Oh!
your
Amazing.
next turn, you take 2d6.
Okay.
Oh gosh, Mateo, are you gonna be okay?
So you take another 6 damage.
Okay.
Oh
Alright, getting
god.
close.
Give me another Constitution save. If you beat 13 again, alright, it is only 1d6 on your last turn to get to the hospital.
Am I able to heal him to like give him a little bit of a health boost?
Yeah, you can heal him.
Like, dude, that'd
Yeah,
be
you should. I
That'd
need,
be
I
cool.
need
And you
to
take
look at it.
another 6 damage.
Okay. So
I'm gonna do what I can.
And you can make one more Constitution save before you're at the hospital. I'm gonna say you're like right in
One
front
more.
of it, just holding on.
Okay.
Alright,
Alright.
you are no longer poisoned.
Oh god. It's like, somebody heal my friend.
Oh, dude.
He's been
Oh,
poisoned.
good poison.
It's like had to get burst through the doors. Us on top of it, just riding it towards the front desk.
You got Miss Dahlia. You got freaking Miss Dahlia
freaking
on
out.
it with Mateo over the side, just hanging in front of her, and she just busts in on a gimp, and it rears back like, "Hi ho, Silver!"
Away!
Oh man.
This man needs medical attention.
All right, they rush in, pick you up off the thing, and put you on a gurney, and you realize, hey, I feel okay. I think I puked it all up,
I think it's all out.
but too late. Too late.
Like,
They're shoving a tube down your throat. You said he's been poisoned, right? We need to pump his
Yeah?
stomach.
Is that
It's
necessary?
all, it's all gone. It's all gone.
That's such good roleplay. It's all gone. It's all gone.
All right, they're pumping your stomach, and you just see a bunch of loose omelet coming out of it in the
Oh my
bag.
god.
About 30 minutes later, I'm gonna say you have all of your health back too.
Okay.
Okay, what's happening back at the slippery
Because
cricket?
Yeah,
they're gonna do that. They're gonna heal you.
what's happening
Yeah.
back at the slippery cricket while we're dashing to
Yeah,
make
see
a
what's
mad save at
going
the
on
hospital?
over there.
At the slippery cricket, I don't know, Aladir, what do you want to do? 13 is eating his omelet.
13?
13, stop eating! Our
Miss
friend just
Dahlia,
got
you are
poisoned.
not there.
I'm just saying, like, what the fuck?
Primero, why? Why would you do this?
Because he was mine. Yet he dared to talk to that other woman.
Oh my, this one's possessive.
Okay, little creep factor here. Massive creep factor.
Let me just tell you, she has a maximum 15 of her insanity points.
And nothing she's done has helped her with that?
She hasn't really done any stress relieving activities. She was trying to, but Mateo was like, "Hey, Arsus."
Oh! He did this to himself.
Also, I rolled on the table to see what insanity she got, and it was obsessiveness.
Oh, there was more on the table? Like what?
Oh, you'll find out
Oh god.
whenever you get one.
God.
Oh
Oh god. Oh no.
I'm scared.
So obsession and possessiveness is what she got stuck with.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or you could have a compulsion to eat something like 13 did. Those are two that you
there's
know
that one.
of.
Alright, interesting.
And yeah, she just keeps saying he was mine, and 13's eating his omelet.
What? What?
I wasn't hers.
What? I wasn't hers.
You were the
Yeah, well,
guys
you
who
know he
said
makes
that
that.
not everybody's trying to poison me. This omelet looked good, okay? And he's just eating.
Nobody's blaming him. Jeez.
I have no idea what to do. Never dealt with a crazy person.
Well, what do you want to do to her?
I guess I can. I don't know.
Do you want to tackle her? Do you want to shoot her? Do you want to stab her? Do you want to?
Stab her?
Do you?
Like, wow!
Do you want to hit her with a chair? Do you want to run out to the freaking guards and be like, "Hey, poison her, poison her"? Do you want to give her the benefit of the doubt, knowing that she's a little crazy? You've got so many options. It's just whatever you want to do.
This
Okay.
is whatever you want to do.
I will tackle her to the ground and tie her up.
Okay, athletics
Athletic.
for a grapple check. She is grappled.
And then it would be sleight of hand to tie her up, right?
I'll say that, yeah. She is tied.
Ugh. This doesn't make any sense. But at least she's dealt with. Now we should go check on Mateo, see how he's doing. If they made it to the hospital.
Okay. I really like the bacon.
Stop! Should we stop feeling your face and let's go check on our comrade?
What? I don't have a bad feeling. He's gotta be okay.
What? A bad feeling?
He said he doesn't have a bad feeling, so he's gotta be okay. That is
baffled
not
at that
any
statement.
like special intuition that he has. It's just like, faith in Mateo.
I'm still a little concerned, so I'm gonna book it to the
I mean,
hospital.
he's gonna stab his omelet with his fork, and he's gonna run after you.
What the hell?
And he's just bringing his omelet, just munching down on it every now and then, taking a bite. Oh, it's a good thing the cheese is so melty and everything is basically just one big thing. Nothing's falling out of this thing.
Okay. How long would it take us to get to the hospital?
Depends on how fast you go. It would take 3 turns, the same as it did them if you're going... Oh, no, wait, because your speed is slower than the gimp. It would take you longer.
Well, oh shit.
But you could still
moved at
dash
35.
every turn, like running at full speed, and get there
Yeah.
in, say, like 6 turns? Without me doing
Yeah.
math?
Because I move at 35 is my speed.
Okay, dashing, you would go 70. And 13 would start to trail behind because he only goes 30.
If I go too far ahead, he's gonna get lost. Then we'll have to find him.
Yeah. It's up to you, though.
I'm not gonna lose 13 because I know I'd get shit from it later. So I'm gonna make sure he sticks with me.
Also, you pass Vendor Alley, and Fat Larry waves at you. Fat Larry waved at Mystalia and Mateo as well.
We waved back. Like, sorry, can't
Mateo
talk, hurry!
weakly waved back like, yeah, I'll throw it out.
Yeah, okay, so you guys run past, you're at the hospital now.
I walk in to try to find Mystalia to check on Mateo.
Hey, you find her. She's in the waiting room.
Okay, is he okay? Like, what happened? They fix him?
They kind of pumped his stomach.
Ugh, not a pleasant sight.
Kind of funny thing is, I think that he had like kind of got all the poison out before we got here. So, yeah.
Oh, that's. Ew.
I mean, I would have socked him, but they kind of wheeled him away.
As you're talking, Mateo on a gurney, laying face forward like Sid from Toy Story sleeps with his butt in the air, is wheeled in on the little bed gurney or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is now. Speak of the devil. How you feeling, Mateo?
Yeah, you feel alright?
13 holds out of the rest of his omelet. It's like, you hungry?
I don't think I
yes.
ever want eggs again.
Mine's not poisoned.
You know what? Yeah, you see them after they've been in your stomach.
I have. And he
You
takes a
know what?
bite. I've
mean,
seen
this
them coming
man-
out of other people's stomachs.
Yeah, well, mine was in a bag. And
Oh,
was
it came
poison.
out of you. It came out of your mouth, huh?
It sure did.
Yeah, I never saw anybody like throw up their food.
Well, actually, it came out through a tube. If you want to be specific.
I was both.
13 said.
Anyway.
13 just admitted that the only time he's ever seen anybody's food from somebody's stomach was not from puked or
So he's
pooped.
always seen shit?
So he's only ever seen anybody's non-digested food from cut open stomachs.
Yeah, I just kind of take it there with 13. It's like, you know what? I bet that's what happened.
And he just finishes his omelet.
That's it. What did y'all do with Primera?
Oh, Aladir, he tackled her and tied her up.
Well, okay. That's good because the
That's-
crazy loon almost killed Mateo.
Yeah, but I think she.
I think I
She
learned
just
about
has a
jealousy
crazy
today
look.
too.
You
Huh?
did. You sure did. I think. Was she jealous?
Well, you were flirting heavily with Arsis last night, and she was kind of giving you the eye.
I don't recall.
Well, you were piss-ass drunk. Of course you wouldn't.
Speak for
Alright.
yourself. Not for yourself, but you were also drunk as hell.
Yeah, but a woman still knows these things.
True.
Well,
All right, are you walking back while you're talking? Because you're
Sure.
discharged from the
Yeah.
hospital, but you have a bill now.
Oh
I
no,
have a bill. How much is my bill?
50 silvers.
50
I'll give
silver.
him that 50 silvers before I go.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap.
Still think that's a little much for pumping his stomach when he didn't really need it. If he already threw it all
Well, they
up.
did fully heal me. I was like at 6, so it's fine.
And the only
Yeah.
reason you were alive was because Miss Dahlia healed you on the way.
Yeah, that's just the only reason I made
You're welcome.
it. Yeah. Thank you for that,
Well-
Messiah. I think we could take that gimp back. He was useful, but I don't see us having him the whole time.
What are you talking about? We could take him with us on our journey. I could ride him.
If
The
you want, I'm just saying.
The gimp looks at you with his leather fake snout, with his regular eyes behind it. He's not wearing a full horse mask, and he looks up at Mateo with these big sweet eyes.
Oh my God, he's. All right, we'll keep him, I guess.
How many people are we gonna bring over the?
Oh my God, so much.
The gimp isn't a
so-
person. Don't try to humanize it.
Don't try
The
to
gimp's just a
humanize
mount.
it.
Yeah, the gimp is just a
gimp is
mount.
a mount.
It can pull the cart.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
do that.
It can pull. We finally found something to pull the cart.
Besides 13 and
Yeah.
Mateo.
Yeah, 13 can
something
finally
else can
take a
pull the
rest
cart out.
from pulling the cart.
Well, after y'all dashed out of the slippery cricket to get Mateo medical attention, I was able to tackle and tie down Primera. Hopefully she's not as crazy when we get back.
We should definitely help her. I don't think she came out of that tower fine.
With all of her crayons intact? I don't think so.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, that's very nice of you, Mateo, to not hold any grudges against her, despite the fact that she just tried to poison you.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You know what? I can't say it hasn't happened before. So let's go.
What?
Somebody's poisoned you before?
Guys, you know what? Let's just go see what she's doing.
13 pats you on the arm. Is like, man, poison sucks, right?
It sure does. Okay.
All right,
So
you make it back to the slippery cricket, where I'm gonna say Lael and Varsum and Gossamer and Verseshka are like holding Primera down, and you could just hear.
Whoa.
Okay, apparently she hasn't
I
gotten any
didn't expect
better.
that.
She's not strong, so they're just kind of. Lael is just kind of sitting on her.
Wouldn't he crush her?
No.
Okay.
I would
that's-
imagine.
I mean, he's not putting all of his weight on her. Just most
Just
of
enough
it.
to keep her down.
Well, then I go up and I don't know, ask her to calm down.
She stops rattling.
Okay, are you alright? You're right now, Primera?
I don't think I'm very alright.
No.
Wow, that's the most normal she's been in the last hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has like glimpses of lucidity, but Mateo is still hers.
Oh. Maybe that's why she's so civil right now, because it's Mateo talking.
Okay, alright, well.
Like, she knows that something's messed up, but she can't help it.
Yeah, just guys, anybody know how we can fix this? Varsum, right? Do you know how to cure somebody of craziness?
A lot of times you have to do something that's like, relieve stress, and it doesn't go away all at once, Because
Okay.
you need to do something mentally relaxing, because your mind is stressed and stretched by what you've seen
Alright.
and what you've been
How
through.
do we mentally relax Primera here?
I don't know, what does she like? What does she find mentally relaxing?
Hey,
We
Mateo.
know
Alright,
nothing.
What do you like to do? What do you find relaxing?
Well, I used to be a teacher. I liked to teach the kids. For some reason, it calmed me more than it actually stressed me out.
Okay. There's that orphanage. Maybe they have just a little session with her. We'll watch her, make sure.
Keep an eye on her.
Oh, that would be nice. But I don't have any of my books.
Oh,
What would I teach them?
Maybe we can
I
see-
don't. What did you teach normally?
Well, I was an elementary school teacher. I teached 5th grade.
Okay. What's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject was math, but that's hardly going to be any child's favorite.
No, it wasn't my
Oh.
favorite in school.
I mean, oh, this kid might like to learn just basic math. If you can find some way to make it a little fun for them.
I do know history and literature as well. Wasn't very good in art. Her eyes trail off and she looks at the floor. Like wide-eyed. Never good at art.
Never good at
Okay.
art.
Well, that's fine. You don't have to be good at art. It's all more about enjoying it.
Hey.
Also,
So is it okay to untie you?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Alright. Untie her then.
Oh,
I just
Mr. Mateo, you're so kind to forgive me.
Yeah, I know you're just kind of not yourself.
She's gonna rub up against your arm with one of her fingers. You
No,
made your
don't.
obsession worse.
Damn
Oh
it.
no.
Oh no.
But as long as you don't do anything that would set her off, you can successfully get rid of her insanity points. It'll take 15 days
Oh my god.
because she's got
God.
15 insanity points, and you can
Oh,
only get rid of
Jesus.
one per long rest.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Alright.
I haven't. I jabbed Mateo with my elbow, but like, take her on a date. That may help.
I don't think that will help any.
I will, however, give you special things, and you can get rid of more at a time if you do certain actions.
Okay.
Hmm.
Guys, I think she's tagging along for a little bit. I'd rather her be able to see her in case she tries to come up from behind me at any other point and stab me.
Sure. I totally understand.
Sure, as long as she doesn't try to do that anymore, or to anybody else.
Yeah, just maybe not let her touch my food.
She kind of
No.
laughs and says, "Just don't touch my man."
Yeah, okay. Alright,
Okay.
well that
Wait.
happened.
Yeah. Yeah, that happened.
What time is it?
So many little things, guys. So many little things. It's 8:41 for me.
I meant in.
In game.
In game, I'd
Yes.
say that all that happened after like 2 hours, so it's about 8 o'clock now.
How about we go pick up 13's arm?
Damn it!
Let's
woman,
go
I
do
was gonna
that.
say that.
13 just fist pumps and is like, yes!
Yes.
Alright, someone's excited.
I'm pretty sure it's not very fun only having one arm.
It's not.
Alright,
Alright,
let's
then we'll head out.
And
Go
yet
get
you
his
make it
arm.
look so easy.
I'm pretty used to it.
Then we
Yeah,
should-
it's been 11 years since I lost my arm.
11 years.
Yeah, he was 11 whenever he lost his arm.
Oh yeah. Sounds like me too now.
The bad thing is getting it resized whenever I grew. That sucked.
Yeah. I bet it did.
Just imagine all those nerves connected.
Oh, it's not like automail.
Nice that you got that, though.
But yeah, you guys can go to Simple Vernon's if you'd like.
Don't we also-
All the way to Simple Vernon's.
Don't we also need to get Versheshka's coat, too?
Yeah,
Yes.
you guys can
Same
go
place.
pick up the cloak.
Okay.
Alright, you walking, you get to Simple Vernon. And you walk in.
All right.
13, just right off the bat. Hey, old man, you got my arm?
13, a little respect, please.
And Simple Vernon pops up from behind his little smithy area, and he throws up the arm. The arm looks a little different. It looks very much upgraded.
Ooh.
And you can tell, of course you can, because this is easy to tell, it is now red.
Ooh.
Alright.
Yep, I got it right here, son. I even charged it for you.
Charged it with what?
Fire.
Fire!
Sounds
Lovely!
That's a pretty sweet arm.
Yeah. Based on the schematics you gave me, the amulet that you gave me for a power source, it has all of the specifications you wrote in your notes. 13 affixes his new arm, puts it on, starts waving it around. He's like, ah, yeah,
Alright.
feels good too.
Alright, we're also here to pick up a cloak for a friend.
I'm gonna say that Verseshka's with you because she wants her cloak.
Yeah, it's on me.
It's just-
Just being there.
Oh yes, my wife. My wife, she finished that yesterday. Why didn't you come back for it?
We kinda got a
Partied
little.
hard yesterday.
Yeah,
You got really wasted.
Say no more. Say no more. Honey. And you see the Goliath woman stomp out, but she's acting dainty, but she's like really big,
Oh, wow.
and she's like, "Yes. Oh, are you here for the cloak? I have it
We are
right here."
indeed.
She gets underneath the counter and lays this beautiful shimmering white cloak on the counter. It's got a puffy fuzzy collar, and the cape part flows down and looks almost like two little moth wings. Well, not little, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very pretty. I'm a little jealous, Verseshka.
Verseshka goes, "Humph," I assume. But it's not like a dismissive humph. It is very nice. Thank you, humph.
Versheshka doesn't talk much.
Well, that's because I don't know what she would say in this situation.
Well, I know that, and even when Tanner's here, she doesn't really talk much.
Yeah.
And, and now,
Kind of
uh,
magical properties has it got? So you should bring out the magic in it?
the lady said, "Oh, I brought out the magic that I could in it. This, it's gonna get very gamey, so just don't worry about that. Just act like she's telling you what it does,
Okay.
or I can not put in game stuff and just tell you what it does. It's up to you. Do you want
Yeah, you're
game
right.
stuff or flavor?"
I go for
Yeah,
flavor.
go GameStop.
All right.
Or
Once
flavor.
per round, you may use your reaction to impose disadvantage to an attack roll against you by releasing a cloud of dust. It's got moth dust.
Oh, nice.
You gain a flight speed of 30 feet if you jump from a height of 30 feet or higher. If you fall, you can glide safely to the ground.
Alright.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's some nice stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's homebrewed. Made it myself.
Now I'm really jealous.
But it does require attunement. So yeah, that is now in Verseshka's equipment, and I'm going to say that she's probably going to wear it and attune to it. I mean, she can't attune to it at the moment because she needs to take a short rest,
Yeah.
but yeah, she now has the Cloak of the Radiant Moth. And 13 has a new and improved claw prosthetic.
Awesome.
And if you'd like to know what 13 wrote in his notes about what he wanted from the upgrade, I can tell you.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. What do you want?
All right. This bad boy has a cannon in it now. And he shows you the palm of his hand, and it's got the gem turned into a flat circle in his palm. So it's got the gem from the Amulet of Immaculate Conception in the palm of his hand, and it just looks like a lens now. It doesn't have a color. It's just a flat, smooth crystal in the middle of his palm.
You said it's
Alright.
red?
And that's when Simple Vernon comes up and says, "Hey, you can charge that arm of his with an element of spell power, and he can shoot it all off at once. Problem is, it takes a little while to charge."
Okay.
And so by that, you have to take an entire hour of uninterrupted concentration to store magic into it. If the concentration is broken, the charge is lost, and you have to start over. And you can only
Alright.
charge the claw with an element that you can cast. Other people can charge it too. And, so yeah. That's what his arm does now.
That's pretty cool.
And it can only store one charge at a time.
Alright.
So basically, anybody who's a magic caster can put anything in there.
Yes, indeed, laddie. Lassie.
Gotta say, I'm no laddie.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I am no laddie.
It's just a very laddie voice. Like he would say lad more often. But yeah, and a special little extra I gave you since you put so much into it. The color changes with the element you put in it.
Ooh.
Yeah, and that's why it's
That's
red.
pretty cool.
Oh, so if you put like ice in it, it'll turn blue?
Yes, sirree.
Cool.
That is very cool indeed.
And just as your note said, each element has a different effect.
Elements have
Makes sense.
effects?
Do what?
I'm talking to myself.
All right, you got the stuff. You got the power.
I've got the power.
All right.
Okay.
So, 13 is already attuned to his arm, by the way. That's why he had to upgrade it, because he's starting with one less attunement slot than everyone else.
Alright.
It's either upgrade it or get rid of it for something else. But yeah, you can go to Fat Larry's. You go to Walmart. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, does anyone need a resupply with anything?
I was
Did they
wondering
get
if
more
I could find
gold?
some pet supplies for these eggs for when they hatch.
Could check the general goods store.
Why don't we check the general goods then?
Alrighty.
I don't remember that being there before.
It's been there the whole time.
I don't think we've been in here though.
No, you haven't gone in there.
We've only checked the vendor alley and Walmart and Simple Vernon's.
The hospital, the orphanage, and the Slippery Cricket, and the Luminarium. We've been everywhere else in town but here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I mean, let's see here.
You've even been
Yeah.
to an office building
Yeah, we've been to
that's
we've been to
not
the
even
construction.
named on here.
We've been to the construction building. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you walk into the general store. What you looking for?
We're looking for pet supplies.
That's supplies there. Try over there. Buy the rations.
Okay.
Alright.
Thank you. So, where did he point?
He didn't. He just said, check
Yeah.
over there by the rations.
Which
Okay.
way is the rations?
You can walk around the aisles and you find the rations just fine. We got adventure and rations. We got food. You want some food?
Yeah, we'll take some food.
Alright.
Does anyone want food?
I'm good.
I mean, what kind of food is it?
It's just rations.
Just how many rations I got?
You want an abacus?
How much are 5 rations?
Five rations. Let's see here. We got He falls asleep.
Hey!
Yes!
Oh,
How
man.
can I help you?
How much are 5 rations?
5 rations. Oh! You're little Tony's boy. You growing up so big.
Sure. How much are those rations?
Oh, for you. Let's give you a discount since we've known each other since you were just a little wee grasshopper thing.
Alright.
About 10? No. Who are you?
Oh.
If you wanted rations, right?
No, we wanted
One
pet
ration.
supplies.
Five things of
I want the
rations.
rations,
I remember. Don't you try to pull the wool over my eye, little girl. Let's count you up now. Alright, that'll be 5 gold for 5 rations.
Alright, here's 5 gold.
Thank you very much, Sonny. Who put this here?
Huh?
He's looking at the gold. Finders keepers, I guess.
Alright.
We got ball bearings. You want any ball bearings? We got chain and 10 feet of 5.
Wait, what?
Would you like some? Would you like some? Would you like some
Hey,
paper? We got paper. What's the parchment? How about a miner's pick? A cooking pot. A scale. Merchant scale.
Merchant scale.
Want some soap? I'm just gonna keep naming stuff until you stop me and tell me what you actually want.
I mean, did we? I don't think we wanted rations.
I paid for some rations. But
Hey,
Pet
you can
supplies.
rations are good. They can be fed to anybody.
I mean, there you go, Larry. You can get some rations.
There's pet
to
food. Miss Dahlia, you
Kim-
look down and you see pet food. Jesus Christ.
Like, I don't know what you're doing for here. Like,
I'm just
Why?
playing an old man, waiting for anybody to stop me.
I said pet food like multiple times. You didn't stop me.
Right? I'm like, we wanted pet food. Jesus Christ! What do you want? Why do you keep going on about rations?
You've seen that old man.
Like, what the hell? I've already told you what I want.
I want pet food, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, one bag is gonna be 1 gold.
One what?
1 gold.
1 gold, huh? Like,
And
is this
2
pet food
golds.
now? Wait, 2?
It's 5 silvers.
you know what? Pop 1 gold there and kill the farmer.
Where did this come from?
Yeah, alright.
Let's just grab a bag of pet food and leave some money.
He looks at Miss Dahlia and says, "Oh, you're old Tony's kid. You've gotten so big."
Wait, who?
Old Tony.
You know what? Just go with it.
Just roll with it.
Oh, you're both
Yeah.
here. Old Tony's kids.
Yeah. How you doing?
Well, I can't complain. I should have retired 60 years ago.
Yeah, we all need to retire.
But I'm still kicking. He jumps up, clicks his heels together, and you hear a sickening crack. Oh,
Alright.
that didn't sound good.
no, that happens all the time. It'll pop back into place here in a couple minutes.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Sounds good.
All right,
Yeah.
you leaving?
Yeah, we just
Yeah,
wanted
we'll
to
see you
grab some
later.
pet supplies.
Okay. Have a nice day. Just leave an old man alone.
Oh, God.
Yep, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Bye.
It's right down the road.
Right down the road. Bye-bye.
Okay, you got a bag of pet food and 5 rations.
I bought
Woohoo!
myself 5 rash.
What do I do now?
You do
I hope
whatever you
those
want.
rations will.
Oh, we could
I
go
hope.
with that one of those quests, maybe the owlbears. We'll know where they're
I feel like
located.
you guys have been kind of stalling for the other 2 to get here.
Maybe a
Yeah.
little bit.
A little bit.
We partied a little bit. We explored a little bit.
Well, because now we're not really sure what to do.
I mean,
Well, the one
Lael
idea
was the
I
one who
had-
wanted to go on the quests, the side
Yeah.
quests.
Well, Lil isn't here, so.
Yeah. If you guys want to just end it here, that's
Well,
fine
I don't
too.
want
So-
to just end it. To just.
Right? I actually want to keep playing.
I mean, you guys can
Yeah,
go on
it's
the
fun.
quest without him.
I mean, Can't just drag his character along.
I mean, we can.
I mean, he'll be upset if he doesn't get the experience for them.
He just needs
Right.
that 7 experience.
That's 7 experience. Like, let's just go have him kill a deer. Can he get 7 experience for that?
Yeah, you can get some experience for a deer.
Ugh.
Yeah, will he get the 7?
Probably.
Alright then, Lael, go kill a deer or 2.
Yeah, go get your experience. The idea I had got squished waiting for the other 2.
Okay, yeah, he'll get 10 experience for 1 deer.
Okay then, he just needs to kill 1. And he'll get 10 gold for it.
Sad part
Yeah.
about that is he also has to track it.
Oh no! Why?
I think I'm just gonna be like, all right, he goes to the forest that you guys walked 3 hours from to get to town. And,
So much work.
he's also gotta go through the border to get to the forest.
He's the one who wants to level up so bad. Why can't he go do it himself? Just be like, we wait here.
I mean, he can, but I'm not gonna force him to go all by himself whenever I'm the one playing his character. If he wants to
True.
go all by himself on his own volition without me controlling his character, then he can do that.
But I want to force you to suffer.
It won't be me forced to suffer.
Yeah, it's actually the rest of us because we gotta wait for you.
You
to
gotta
track
wait
it.
for me to play this
Okay.
all out all by my lonesome.
Yeah, I
All by
know.
yourself.
And that's why if you were to end it now, I would do it off screen, or if he's going to be here next time, we could do it then.
But I would need time to pass.
Alright, how much time you want to pass?
When's the
She wants her
first
damn
egg?
egg.
No, I just want a egg to hatch.
Oh yeah, -1 from that counter that I gave you for all
Oh,
of
yeah.
all of the eggs.
I forgot about that.
I
I
mean,
just want to see a egg hatch.
as I've said before, these aren't priority quests. You can stay here for multiple days, and they will still be there.
Yeah, so screw these quests.
Yeah.
If he wants to do them, he can come here and do them himself.
Okay, so...
Just waiting for him to get on.
Right?
Just waiting.
But that's kind of a waste of a day. All you did was go get your stuff.
Party.
And party.
And party.
Yeah.
Party.
Well, this is a new day. So you guys have free time to do whatever you want
This is a new
for
day,
this
yeah.
day.
It's a new day.
So you
Come
guys
on,
can
everybody, let's play.
so you guys can practice tactics with each other. You guys can train with, like, Miss Dahlia, you can train with your whip to try to gain proficiency with it.
Thinking that.
Oh, wait. I can actually
Hey!
fix my bow.
Aladir.
Stay away from me.
Wanna be a training dummy?
How about
take
you
Primera
kiss
to
my
the orphanage
ass, huh?
to teach those kids.
Hey! Get away from me with that.
All right, you gonna take Primera to the orphanage?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. You take Primera to the orphanage. And this
I
is
wanna
one of those
probably
things where you just say what you want to do. And now that 13 has his arm back, he's going to sit and watch Miss Dahlia try to whip Aladir as her practice, and he is going to start a carving.
Why am I the one being chased with a fucking whip?
Because you are my target practice.
No.
Yep, you're my little target dummy.
And I'm gonna say that Verseshka is attuning to her cloak. and then you could just randomly see her jumping from roofs and like gliding down.
I was gonna properly restring my bow, and now I gotta help you with this. Yes.
You got the whole day.
I
Yeah.
don't want to constantly be dodging this whip.
I'm just saying you have time to properly restirring your bow.
Not if I'm constantly getting whipped at.
Come on, just stay still long enough for me to get one swipe in.
Yeah, you're
Wouldn't it-
crazy.
13, since he's watching, is going to say, wouldn't it be better practice for a moving target?
But he won't keep running for me.
I am running. Or not running, but dodging.
But he won't do it forever.
I don't know what to say to that. 13 goes back to his carving.
I'm gonna try to run away and hide.
Oh, fine. I'll go find something else to be my target practice. No fun.
Why not have Varsum summon some things you can... Wait, he can't do that. Yeah. Nobody can... Hey, why not practice on Leo?
I mean, if you're wanting Varsum to like summon things, he can't necessarily summon things, but he can open a portal so something comes out so she can fight it. No,
That's not necessary. Not unless it was something simple.
Oh, I don't get to choose.
Then
Well,
let's,
in that case,
X-nay that
no.
man.
Ixnay on the void on the Oid Bay.
Also, I remember you guys talking out of game that you wanted to buy something from Fat Larry.
Oh, those goggles!
Oh, yeah. We should go to... Vendor Alley to get one.
So much
Perhaps
side
we
stuff.
There's so much side stuff.
I
So
want to
much
make sure
side.
you guys got everything done that you want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are taking the days to do it, so...
True.
So let's see here. What else do we need to do then? I mean, other than going to Vendor Alley. Well, first let's go do that.
Oh, wait. I can go back to the, Black Market. Upgrade.
Oh, that's true. You can afford the upgrades.
Yep. So...
Now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if they have any, like, very large seashells in the black market. Or, well, maybe not the black market, but just in the market in general.
Because Lil can buy some bullets now. He's got money.
That's true.
Yes, but he is not here, so I don't know how many he wants.
See, this is why you need to be here.
Yeah.
Right. I asked them and they stuck an answer.
They said they would be here. He said that he would get off in like 3.5 hours, and it's been way longer than that.
Yeah, he said that we've been stalling for like 3 hours, and he said that he was gonna be here like over an hour ago.
It's okay. Don't worry. Just let it happen. So you're going to Fat Larry's, going to Vendor Alley looking for seashells. Gonna make yourself a seashell bikini?
No, we were thinking about making something with armor. If we could.
I don't think that Mystalia can use any armor without taking minuses. Yeah, you have no armor proficiencies, so you have to stick with jewelry and stuff.
Darn it!
There will
You can find jewelry that has like some kind of protection.
I mean, you can still always go back to the guard outpost and buy those bracers of defense, too.
Yeah.
That is true.
If you have enough. Because they give you a +2 to anyone who doesn't wear armor and doesn't use a shield.
Perhaps I'll consider going back to get those.
Alright, but yeah, right now you're in Vendor Alley looking at seashells and just random biddly bobs.
They have some pretty ones. Perhaps I could find something else to do with them.
I mean, you could always bring them to Simple Vernon.
See what he can do with them.
Perhaps I could take some of the smaller ones and he can turn them into jewelry.
It's up to you.
I think I would like to take some of the smaller, prettier ones.
Alright, how many do you want?
Let's see. I'd like 2 about even-sized ones for earrings. And at least 1 for, like, maybe a headdress or something. Or a circlet.
Alright. You find 2 pearlescent, shining in the light, blue and pink.
Ooh,
Kind of changing colors as you like shift it around in the light.
that sounds pretty.
And those will be for a 2 small ones for earrings and a slightly bigger one for a headdress. I'm gonna say that'll run you about 15 silvers.
15 silver? I'll take it.
Yeah, they're just seashells. You're on an island.
80, so that's 480. Okay. So there we go. Now I have my seashells. Yay!
Ow.
Now, where's Fat Larry stand?
Fat Larry is at the end of the alley.
Then let's go!
Alright, he waves at you for a 3rd time today.
Hi there, Fat Larry!
How you doing, kids?
I think one of us was interested in those goggles you got.
Oh, yeah? You want the goggles of Lynxite, eh? Good choice. You get to see through other people's eyes and how they see the world.
Ooh. How much were those again?
Let me find my... among the billions of things of paperwork.
So much paper.
I said they were 200 gold.
200 gold.
Well, let's see. What's 8 divided by 2, or 200 divided by 8?
I have no clue.
200 divided by 8?
Yeah. So let's see.
I keep
There's
closing my calculator like an
25,
idiot.
25 is 4, so that's 50 gold apiece. If
I
we
just
buy,
got
if we pitch in
25.
and buy them together. Oh, is it 25?
That's what I got.
can't do mental math!
Yeah, so...
I can't do mental math!
Actually, that would have been really easy. I don't know why I had to do that with a calculator.
I had to do it.
I just wasn't thinking.
I'm thinking just normal multiplication. Oh god, I can't do mental math at all. Anyway, it's 25 apiece if we all pitch in and buy them together.
Also, there's still 3 eggs left if you want to buy eggs.
I thought there were only 5 to begin with.
No, there's 6.
Oh.
You bought 3.
Oh gosh, everybody's gonna have pets?
If you want to buy them, you can, but if you don't, then I don't care.
I'm buying one.
Technically, I'm not there with you guys.
Yeah, he's at the orphanage with Primera.
I already have my egg. I'm happy. And I can't wait for it to hatch.
But 13 is willing to throw in with the goggles if you want it.
Well, sure, then let's all throw in.
But I'm pretty sure that Verseshka isn't there with you, and even if she was, she wouldn't give you money. Just based on knowledge of the player.
So it's not a.
Lael, I have no clue. So it's not what?
It's not a. How many years? Me, Messiah, 13. What about? Wait, I don't know.
I don't know if Varsum's with us.
Is Varson with us?
He was there watching you guys with the whip.
Oh, fun.
He's just
So-
doing what he loves, playing his music.
Mm. So it's pretty much just the three of us here.
It's up to you guys. If you want to go, be like, hey, Varsum, give me some money.
I'm not gonna do that to Varsum.
Varsum, give me your money.
You know, buying stuff isn't supposed to be this hard.
I know.
Fine then, let's just pitch it between the three of us. How much is it between 3 people?
67 gold. Rounded up.
67 apiece.
Yeah. And I only have 43 gold.
You have platinum though,
I know. I don't want to use my platinum yet.
but that's the same thing.
Gold weighs
It's all
more.
money.
Because you're holding more of it, though. Think of it like that.
I was gonna use the platinum for the.
Yeah, so
Later.
2 of you would have to pay 67. 1 of you would have to pay 66 if you want to split it 3 ways. 13 got what he wanted, so he's fine with doing whatever.
I feel like these would be really useful in the future, so we really need to get these.
Like, if you want, 13 is willing to just drop the 200 right now.
If he was to do that.
Because he's still like, oh, new arm.
So he's just like in awe and willing to go with anything.
He looks like he hasn't... He looks like he really wants to fire off the magic that's in it to see what it does.
Oh goodness.
As long as it's not at me, I'm fine.
But he's holding the back, and he's kind of like... His left hand is twitchy. And he's like, oh, man. Want to fire it. Like, he's excited he's got a new toy.
He's like a kid on Christmas wanting to play with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want, I will subtract 200 gold from him right now.
Alright, fine.
Alright. You now have the goggles of Link Sight, which have already been explained to you. But,
Yep.
there you go. Now everyone can see it.
Oh. Crow.
But who's going to hold on to it? Because that's who I'm going to put it under.
I feel like our rogue should hold on to that.
Alright, I'll hold on to him.
Because your sleight of hand would probably be best for slipping that in somebody's eye. Or in somebody's head.
Without them knowing. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, these goggles allow the user to pull a lens from them upon speaking a command word. When the lens is pressed to another person's head, it fuses with them, allowing the wearer to see the world through their eyes. The wearer may use the command word, again, to destroy the lens. The goggle can only create 1 lens at a time, which lasts up to 6 hours. And you can test it out on people if you want. See how it works.
Alright.
But you have to set a command word for it.
Command word?
Yeah, what's the magic word? What do you say? Open sesame. You know? To create or destroy a lens.
Ooh. Trace on.
Trace on?
Yes.
Is that a Sword Art Online thing?
No. Fate's Day Night. Or
Oh.
Fate's. Yeah. Fate's Day Night Ultimate Blade. Or. It's one of the Fate series. I can't
All right.
remember the exact name.
Trace on is now the command word to use the effect of the Goggles of Link sight.
Alright.
And you see from a slot on the side of the goggles comes out a little lens that looks kind of like a magnifying glass. Or a monocle.
A monocle?
Yeah.
Hey, Nastalia, come here for a second.
No! No.
You get to test your whip out on me, so we get to test my new equipment out on you.
You don't want to see the world through my eyes, though.
I will make you describe the way that Mystalia actually sees the world.
Oh, crap.
You can try it on Varsum, 13, Gossamer.
Alright, well, if Farsum's not around us, then... I'll try it on Gossamer.
Gossamer is also not around you. He's wherever Verseska is.
Oh, yeah, that's
But
right.
I'm just saying you could go find them and be like, who am I most curious to see what the world looks like through their eyes?
Not really that interested right now.
I mean, you can also go to Mateo at the orphanage.
Yeah. Do you have to test it now, though?
You don't have to test it now. I'm just saying that you could test it if you want to.
Yeah. Okay, well, I already have the lens, so I'll just use the trace on command to destroy it.
Okie dokie.
I'll just keep a hold of them. Since someone's being a party pooper.
And the thing is, you didn't have to actually attune to it, so anybody can say trace on and get a lens out of it.
Wow. Okay.
That's why it has the command word, so only people who know the command word can use it.
So there's only two of us, or no, three of us around, so only the three of us really know it.
Yep. And you can tell other people if you want. Now, you wanted to go to the black market to get upgrades, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna give you a thing so that you can read this and you can choose which upgrades you want. But know that you cannot have all of them.
Ah, poo. So I have to pick and choose. Alright.
Yep. Do. Do. There you go. Right now you only have them as blades.
Okay. I'm good.
Oh, I accidentally, whenever I gave you the hidden blades, I accidentally left a piece in there.
Oh, I just clicked on the upgrades.
Yeah, but I gave you a thing that told you what the hidden blades were and stuff. So I got rid of the piece that is not in there yet. And since you bought two, one for each arm, you can mix and match. Anybody else want to do anything while he's looking at that list that he can buy from?
Sorry, I'm a slow reader.
Yay, nay, nothing?
No, think of nothing at the moment.
Yeah. Pretty much
And
everything
Starry's
we have done all of the freaking the
Little side
stalling that
things
we
we-
can.
We sure have.
Yeah. Assholes. Don't say you're gonna join and not join.
All right. If that's it though, we can end today's session since it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I mean, alright.
There's not really much else we can do until the other two are with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
And that gives me time to read over these options.
Exactly. And you guys can think of any other like things you want to do while you have free time. I know that Lael wanted to go on free time to those quests, but hey, he's not here.
How many times do you think he would have brought that up today?
Probably a lot.
Probably.
Like, hey guys, now that we got the time, can we go do those quests? Can we go do those quests now? Like, dude, shut up!
All right, I'm
But that
gonna
would-
turn everything off then though.
Alrighty.
13 will also probably be going on the quest just to test out his new arm.
I think Mateo and 13 already agreed to join.
Yeah. But okay. Join us next time
For Dungeons and
on Dungeons and WheatTons for some side questing. Possibly more, just more bull crap where we just
Hopefully not.
play around and talk to each other as our characters.
More nonsense.
Well, we
Yeah.
still have, like, what, a 3-hour walk to Bolton?
Bolto, yeah.
Bolto, yeah. So we can walk and talk then.
Yep.
Actually get to learn more about the people we're just tagging along with.